we are started up. If you guys remember, we were starting out the shopping day, of which Avina wanted to stay back to finish the book. I believe Lucia is also staying back to do the book. Is that correct?
Um,
Because you guys already figured out the Tome of Leadership and Influence, which is +2 for Charisma, the
Mhm.
Tome of Clear Thought, which is +2 Intelligence. Um, The charisma one Avery took, but hasn't started reading yet, and then the clear thought.
Yes, I have.
no, we have.
Oh, you both started. Oh wait, I
Yes.
think. Hold on, if I go
Yeah.
down.
I think Avery has more time than no. I'm
Oh, here we go.
I'm
If
going into town. I'm just
okay.
currently being.
Oh, that's right. You're being carried, so you can keep reading.
Yep.
Vina has
Yeah.
30 hours, and she was gonna spend all day reading. And then Avery, you have 17, and Lucia, you have 13 hours. Okay.
Yes.
All right. All right. All right. Cool. So we have everyone other than Avina that is here, and Ro did his shopping at the wizard shop there on the bridge, but the other of y'all, waited on, I believe, this side of the bridge, so you don't have to feel that nausea. So where is it that you guys wanted to go next in the town?
Weren't we heading towards the mayor's or something?
Yeah, we were gonna go to the mayor to get our reward and then do our shop.
Okay, just the mayor.
Yeah, for
I
now.
think.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Alright, so yeah, I mean, if you guys quickly cross the bridge, you'll get that little bit of nausea, but it'll pass by the time you get to the end. And you guys can go over to the main building where the mayor is at. And when you walk in, once again, you'll see a couple of those guys in those robes with the scarlet undertones on them talking to the mayor. But as soon as you guys walk in, he'll turn and say, "Ah, just the people we were talking about. I heard you guys did wonderful on the Isle. Well, come, come." And he'll just gesture you guys in as he starts heading towards his office. The people in the scarlet robes are gonna go down a pathway, or a side hallway.
Lucia's gonna be just waiting on the outside because she doesn't like the mayor, and they always have conflicts.
And the guy is
Yeah.
leading us to the mayor's office.
It's the mayor that said all that
Oh,
and
sorry.
waved you guys over to come on in.
All right.
Catherine's gonna go in and say to the mayor, "Oh, we took care of your problem that you wanted us to take care of."
Problem? I just asked you guys to go and help defend and bring some food out to those construction guys. What problem?
No, I mean, don't worry about it. We did what you asked for. It wasn't really that big of a problem. I misused my words.
Well, I hope it wasn't the problem. Bringing food is a pretty standard thing. I think I gave you all an easy quest this time, considering the rest of the stuff that you've done so far.
Yeah, real easy. Okay. Let's get paid.
Well, of course. Let's see. I asked you guys to go there. It was about a 2-day wait for the Brotherhood to come and bring their people and the other supplies. I'd say for each of you, what is it, 250 gold? Sound fair? Each, of course.
250 gold
Each. So quick math.
each. Oh,
That'd be
Let's,
1,500 gold if we're talking for the full group. I
I
guess you.
believe the deal was 3,000.
Ah, yes. Man keeps notes. Well, I guess I can't keep anything from this guy. 3,000 it is.
Well, when it comes to money, that's keep a good track.
Yes. I have people for that, and I'm taking your word for it. If that is what you wrote down, then that must have been what I said. Probably should start keeping my own notes, right? That'd be good. He'll go around his desk.
Wouldn't hurt.
He'll go around his desk and he'll start finicking with a twist lock from the back. though you guys can't see the numbers or anything. You hear a latch open, and then he grabs a bag and puts it down. You hear the metal clank. Alright, let's see. This should be, he'll pull out a little weight scale. You'll see the little notch turn. Oh, it'll take a couple gold out. There we go. That should be 3,000 based on the weights.
Based on the weight. I will.
Based,
I'm not gonna
I think
sit.
we need to
I'm
count
not.
that.
You are welcome to. I have many things to do. I'm not going to sit here and count 3,000 of your coins. That's what we use the scale for.
I'd like to roll for investigation to make sure it was 3,000 gold.
Well, that's gonna take you longer than 10 minutes to count, I think.
Not if we divide it. Give everyone like 1,000.
There's 3 of us in here, right?
I would assume it's not
He'll-
in one
he'll-
sack, right? It would be in a couple sacks.
No, it's one big sack.
One big sack.
Yeah, one big
Alright.
sack. And as he sees you start to open it and start to pull the coins out. Oh, hold on. You're welcome to count out in reception, but I'm here to answer any questions you have about whatever it is that you did over there, and anything else that you may need from me. But I have things to do. You can't just sit here and count 3,000 coins in my office.
And if you shorted us, we can just walk right back into your office and get what we need, right?
I would request that you do the count in front of the receptionist, who does have the time to watch that.
Fine by me. But in the meantime, do you have anything else for us?
As of right now, I don't think there's any problems for Saltmarsh. At least not at the time, of course. So, if something comes across my desk, I'll be sure to call in the town's adventurers, which is what you've become. Do you have a name that we could call for you, or perhaps I could just send a letter to the home you've been staying at, the Vina's, yes? The Brewers?
Yeah, we never came up with like a team name.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys don't have a name, I'll simply just send a guard or a letter over to the Avina household and be sure to let you guys know that I request your company. We know where to find you.
Well, they
That
were.
sounds good to me.
Yep. Sounds good. All right.
Thanks.
We'll hit reception.
Well, I do appreciate all your efforts that you've done for the town so far, and I hope you guys are able to keep it up and keep your growth. You all take care.
You too.
Thank you, sir.
He'll start pulling some papers off the top of a stack and reading over. Just as you leave, you'll hear the stamp hit the paper. Out in the...
Oh, I'd say we need to count. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, when you guys step out, you see the 2 hallways that lead down with doors open and closed along the way. You see many people moving about, including those in the robes, and then some that just look like other common folk. And then the receptionist at the front will see you guys come out with the bag. Are you gonna just sit there and count it in front of the receptionist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, as you put the coin bag down, it'll startle the receptionist. Oh, well, that's quite a way to say that you're going to use this space. Is there something I could help you with?
No, we just we don't like being cheated out, so we just want to make sure all affairs are taken care of and count the money, make sure we're good.
And how much is that supposed to be?
3,000.
All right, well, I shall watch you count it and ensure the number is accurate as you say.
Thank you. All right.
So do we need to roll for that?
No.
Wait, are we all helping count?
When you guys count it, it will be 3,000. It'll actually be 3,002.
Yippee!
Alright.
Okay. Oh, at least you didn't short us.
Well, I'll take that as a little tip.
I think we deserve more than the 3,000, but that's just me.
Well, if you're thinking about that cave, that was the side quest. You have to go to the tower for that one.
Yeah, on the top table, like above the table, we definitely ripped him off because it was like $2,500. It wasn't 3,000. I just said that. So we should probably not complain about the 3,000 and be happy.
Well, now that we know he doesn't keep notes,
Yeah.
Right.
The
Right?
mayor may or may not be an idiot.
Love it.
I'm going on the side of the
Quick
May.
comeback, so he's not very smart.
Yeah.
He gets into actual arguments with people. That literally should have said everything.
But anyway,
So it's
so we're we do know what I mean?
Yeah,
Cool.
indeed.
But yes, we do have the Thieves Guild one. Well,
Thieves Guild.
not Thieves Guild.
or the tower.
The tower.
The whole watchtower.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go there. See what we can get from them. Now that one is 3,000 gold.
Well, we should try to get more, in my opinion.
Always try to
We're
get
going
more.
to give everyone their share now, or
Nah, we'll just put it in.
Not everybody's here.
Yeah, let's just put it in.
I just suggest doing
As
a
a
team.
spec.
Yeah, just do a team account for now.
Yeah, we'll put it in Tessa's bag for now.
while we are over here, Avery is going to look to everyone. It's like, while we're over here, do you mind if I go to the post office to see if my village has written back to me?
Of course we mind, Avery. How dare you?
I don't have a problem with that.
It's
No, we don't have a
just
problem
next
with that.
door. I'm sorry.
It was a joke.
Alright, so Avery's gonna go check for a letter from her village. Or his village in the game. But,
No, it's her.
In-game,
Avery is
her.
her.
It's her
The other way
again.
around.
Every single,
I swapped it again! Ah,
every single time, every
No,
single
no.
session.
This is something I would do, and I've already picked up on this. So
I'm sorry that I have like 13 pages of notes just for your game.
Every single time.
Okay.
It works
Without
100%
fail.
of the time.
I had it right the first time, and then I changed it to the wrong answer. So, these things happen.
Oh my god.
walking out of the building, I'm gonna see Lucia and be like, "We're heading to the tower. Are you coming?" And I hold out my hand.
While still looking at the book, she does take his hand and be like, "As long as you carry me on top of your shoulder without doing it that way that you did the first way."
And I'm gonna. How am I gonna do this?
Lift me up carefully and place me on your shoulder so I'm sitting on it. Like how we did before leaving Avina's. She's still reading her book.
I'm gonna pick her up and
Get down.
toss her on my shoulder so she's sitting on my shoulders.
Alright. I'll just say you guys can
She's
do this.
using your
5-year-old.
horns as like a shoulder, an armrest. She's reading her book at this point.
Okay, does that fix it? Alright, thank you.
Definitely, you guys are definitely going to get some looks as you walk around, but ultimately it'll be fine. So where are we going next? I know Avery's heading up to the post office.
Is the apothecary on the way to that post office?
Yeah, it's the green bubble.
Yeah, apothecary's in the same area.
Yes.
I'm
They're
gonna
like
go to the apothecary to get
perpendicular.
a shit ton of health potions.
Alright, yeah.
Apothecary won't have those, I believe.
Post office. Where was the post office?
They do the healing.
The
of
post
cats,
office
bro.
is this building way up here. And then the apothecary is here, so they're like a little ways off.
Okay.
Is there any way we could also maybe stop by an armor weapons shop?
Yeah, the blacksmith is also up this way as well.
Yeah, you got the blacksmith right here, right? This building here. And the weapon shop, the specific weapon shop is on the bridge. All the specific shops are on the bridge.
Looking around, do I
otherwise,
see the merchant I bought those 2 scrolls from earlier before?
you bought them from the market merchant, didn't you?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
So walking through town, do I see that market merchant
Yeah.
again?
If I say that you guys are still here, the market's here. So yeah, you can find all the merchants. It's the same merchants like
Well,
every day.
I figured we'd walk past the market while we were going to the mayor's place. So
Oh, the mayor's place is
that's
across the street from the market. Like this little group of buildings are different market stalls.
Yeah. That's why I was asking. Do I see him?
Yeah, of course you do.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, the people in the market, they all have the same stalls, and then there's a few of these small ones here in the middle that are like rent-outable.
Okay.
So, anyways, so yeah, we all want
So
to
I
go.
need to know.
All right, so where are we going?
I'm following.
So the apothecary. That's only.
Okay, yeah, I guess I'll go
Yeah.
to the
Yeah. Go apothecary.
All right, cool. Y'all go
I'll
up
be-
the road and you reach the
Well, I'll wait for
apothecary.
him.
Avery, you gonna stop with them, or are you gonna keep going the way to get to the post office?
I'll
And
ask the party if they're
you
have
go
me
to
stay.
You go to the post office, I'll grab you a couple.
To the post office, what?
You go to the post office and I'll grab you a couple health potions.
On your quiet for me, what?
You go to the post office and I'll grab you a couple health potions.
Oh, thank you. Just let me know how much I owe you. Well, I thought we were gonna get Lucia to buy those health potions from the elf dude since he gave her like a huge discount.
Didn't know that was the deal. Well, then never mind. No apothecary for me.
Okay.
All right. Let's go to the post
I
office.
think we've also asked the apothecary multiple times if she carries health potions, and she's told us no.
If I
Yeah.
can remind you guys of this, you did find those strange bottles that you were gonna talk to the apothecary about. You found them
Oh,
both,
yeah,
like,
that's what it was.
in that
Yeah.
cave. That's what you wanted to go there for.
True. I knew I needed to go to the apothecary. I just didn't know what for.
Avina has one of the bottles, though.
Damn it.
Avina didn't come with you.
Yeah.
Well, the cow's gonna continue going up to the post office.
That is fair. Do you still want to see the apothecary or no?
Yeah.
Alright, well then you walk in. As usual, the place is covered in various plants and inside of different little pots you see smaller herbs. And you see her messing with the pestle and mortar thing. And as you walk in, she'll turn. It's been too long. How long? What is it I could do for you this time?
Well, we happened to stumble upon some potions while we were out adventuring. Just figured maybe you might, have an idea of what they could be.
The clack, she'll put the pestle down and she'll turn. Interesting potions, you say? Well, I'm always intrigued to see something new. Well, let's see what you've got.
All right, I'll look at Taz and say, "Hey, you want to get yours out? I'll get mine out."
It's actually Thor. Ro, Avina, and Thor have one.
I have 1 me, 2 Taz, 3 Avina, so it's not Thor. Thor has the
He wanted the blue one.
no. Well, that's not the ones I'm talking about.
Then which ones are you
That's
talking about?
6 of them. That's red, green, blue, orange, yellow, purple. You gave
Oh, you're
3
the little
violets.
ones. Okay, yes, those as well. That's
I
not the
was
one.
gonna, I was going to get to the other ones eventually.
Okay, sorry. I thought you were doing. I thought you were doing those three. Okay, so you're doing the little guys.
We
Okay.
already know what the
Oh.
red, green, and blue one are.
Oh. Okay. So let's see here. What? What are the other colors that we are giving? You know, red, green, and blue. You say.
Orange, yellow, and purple.
Where are?
Well, that's that one. I have 3 separate vials too.
You know, I think this is up top. Yep, here it is. You said you know red, green.
Red is strength, green is dex, blue is wisdom.
Mhm.
So orange, yellow, and purple we don't know. And then I have 3 other vials that each me, Taz, and Avina have one of.
Are those vials related to these little ones?
Uh, Possibly. I'm not sure.
Hmm.
So we found them all on this big potions table that looked like somebody was just um mixing a whole bunch of shit together.
I see. Well, if you'll just put them here on my table, she'll gestures to like an open spot on her rather weirdly large table that has like all sorts of weird items on it. And yeah, when you put them down, she's going to kind of hover her hand over them for a moment. You'll see a small, almost like a lightly white, lightly purple glow come from her hand as she kind of hovers over all of them. Interesting. They seem to be sort of like boosters, you could say. You said that the red is strength and the green is dex. That is correct. The blue being wisdom does fit. These, though, the purple, this one seems to be effective for one's health. The orange, however, will be effective for one's thoughts. And the yellow one here, well, that's good for the way one talks. Purple is constitution, orange is intelligence, yellow is charisma.
What's purple? Sorry.
Constitution.
Con- Constitution. All right. Noted. What about these? I pull out the one other vial that I have, the one that I told Taz to pull out his.
If you're talking about the other ones, these are that's the one that Thor has.
You
But
tell Taz to pull
Oh,
out his what?
all right. So
I'm gonna say that you're not reading if
I'm
you're
not.
doing jokes. But
I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about the 6 color ones we have.
yeah,
I'm
you're
not
talking about
talking about
the three interesting bottles, right?
that. Yes.
Yeah. So Thor had the blue. He said he wanted the
It's
blue one.
not.
So
It's no.
I, my notes must be off then.
I mine. Your notes are off. I have 1 me, 2 Taz, 3 Avina.
Okay. Well, I'll just go with that. So you and Taz take your 2 bottles out and hand them over to her, and she'll say, "You said this has a third on that came with it, right?"
Yes.
Well, I don't need anything more to know about this. These two are ingredients that go with a third item that together make a sort of gentle repose concoction. By blending them together and sort of adding a uh, like a thickening herb, you could turn this into a paste. You rub this on skin of necrotic damage, and it should hold it from worsening until you're able to get it healed.
That would have been good a while ago.
All right. So, is it
Okay.
called anything specific, or just?
I'm sorry,
It's
what was
kind
it?
of just like. Is it called anything specific, or is it just
Well,
necrotic damage paste?
You could just call it the repose paste. Is what a lot of people like to call it. It's sort of a new concoction. It doesn't have a term. You won't find it in books, but it is something that those keeping up with the latest of apothecaries' tactics and trade would know about.
Okay, okay. Well, thank you very much.
Of course, she'll kind of hold up her hand. I don't charge for these informative moments, but it sure would be nice to get a tip towards that.
I flip her 5 gold pieces.
And she'll close her hand. One of the coins will bounce off and hit the table. And she'll pick it up. Oh, well, thank you so much. I'm happy to have been of your service for you. If there's anything more I could do, you just let me know. I'm happy to perhaps make a concoction or a paste for you.
As of right now, I think we'll be okay, but it is much appreciation. You have been of extreme help to us lately. And I'm sure we'll see each other again.
Well, I certainly hope our paths continue to cross. And she'll
I'm
like
sure we will.
readjust the bones and the little animal skull that was on the table to back to their fixtures, and then turn back to her pestle and mortar and get back to crushing whatever's in it.
Alright, that was it.
For Avery, unfortunately, it takes about a week for the messengers to cross the sea one way, so it'll be about a week before if a response is made, we'll be there.
Okay, so I gotta wait a little bit longer.
Indeed. I'm sorry. Ships only sail so fast, especially with the dangers of the Azure.
Yeah, you're fine. I don't know. Would the party be there by the time I get back?
I would say so. I mean, it doesn't take long for someone to
I
say
guess I'll
that you
meet.
don't
I
got
guess
anything.
I'll meet back up with them.
Alright, yeah, by the time you come back, they'll be leaving the apothecary. So you guys will gather back together. Where would you like to go?
Uh,
Uh, I'd say we head back to the tower, get that money.
Or get the money. It's fine by me. I figure we gotta get a Venus bow and everything too, so. Well, I don't know. What do I gotta
while
get?
we're kind of in that area, I'd like to
This
visit.
greater healing potion.
Yes?
My statue.
What?
She wants to visit the statue.
Oh, yeah. That's fine.
Yeah, like while we're kind of going that direction while they're Avery's not the best at negotiations or keeping her mouth shut, so she's been kind of quiet, letting like Taz and Ro deal with it.
Alright. Once again, you got all our fey creatures get a little nauseous as they cross the bridge. And, but, if you just straight up cross it, you'll be fine.
Yep.
And you can make your way up
I'm
to.
out.
I guess
Wait, were we
I
not
guess
gonna
like
stop by the blacksmith?
We will. We're just going to get paid first, so we have the maximum amount of money to get what we need.
No,
And
fine.
didn't you
I
want to go?
guess like right.
Didn't you want to go to an
I guess like
armory
right.
shop?
Not if it's on this bridge. Absolutely not.
All right, and you're saying right here you want to split with the party, Avery?
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna go to the statue real quick. I'll meet you guys back at the bridge after we're done.
Okay.
Okay.
So Avery's gonna head down to their statue, and the rest of the party's gonna come up here to the tower. Tower is a shorter walk, so we'll go ahead and say you guys get there. And you see the board is set up with the same quests, not including the one that you took. And the door is closed. It feels pretty silent in this area. You can feel the wind blowing. And what would you guys want to do?
Uh, I'm going to go knock on the door to see somebody's going to answer so we can get paid.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you knock on the door, and the same guy that opened the door the first time you guys were making a bunch of ruckus outside is gonna come up. Oh, it's those guys again. Here to disturb us. What is the matter? What? Did you do something else?
Yeah, the tasks that we did on the islands, we took care of it for you.
Oh, you went to the island, did you? And what is it that you did
Yeah,
there?
we did. Well, fought some apes and some deities, and well, I gained magical powers that I don't know anything about. So, we got our ass kicked, but came back alive, and now we're looking to get paid.
So what quest was it to get deity powers and fight God?
We were tasked with inspecting the caves and everything inside. See if there was anything worthwhile, any dangers, and all that stuff.
Ah, so you were there to scout a cave. Well, you should have told God over there that that's what you did. He'll gesture to Taslan as he says that. And was the cave safe? Is it good for use now? What's the news?
Well,
It's-
it wasn't safe at the time. I'd say it's probably not that safe still.
You didn't clear the cave?
I mean, we cleared the cave, but that doesn't
Cleared the cave.
mean.
I would say it's safe.
Well,
But that doesn't
mean-
mean that people can't move into it, like the apes or something.
yeah. But
Avery-
if you're sticking to just the cave,
Okay, we're trying to get paid here.
Avery's not there.
Yeah, Avery, you're not there.
Yeah,
I
this
know.
is above table.
shh. No above table.
I know above
Doesn't
table. I'm
matter.
trying to get paid. I'm trying to tell them what they want to hear.
Look,
The cave is
we've
safe
cleared-
now, and we also cleared out, what was it? An old temple or something that was on the isle, which should also be safe for your usage if you so choose to.
Okay, that's good to know. And do you have the original quest that you took from the board?
I'm gonna look at Taz and be
Um,
like, it should be in the bag of holding.
I was
Oh yeah.
that part. I don't know.
What's that, Bo?
I wasn't here for that session, so that I don't know.
Yeah, I pull it out of the bag of holding and give it to the guy
He'll grab it, look it over.
who thinks I'm his god.
Interesting. It doesn't say anything about fighting deities. It doesn't say anything about a temple. So I guess we're not paying for that. So the cave that you inspected and you said is cleared and safe. Do you have proof that it's cleared and safe, or are we just taking God's word for it?
You're just gonna look at the dude really quickly and be like, do you have comprehension issues?
Well, you guys said you did so much stuff. When this says one
We
cave,
all did? When did my mouth open in order to say those words?
you didn't stop him either,
You can-
as you sit upon his shoulder.
Yes. Can't you see? And I'm gonna like kind of smack the book with the back of my hand that I'm reading. I can't
Well, what proof?
afford to like monitor what comes out of a fool's mouth every single second.
Right, you knocked on my
Obviously,
door.
or
You
I
kno-
would be
you kno-
monitoring what's coming out of yours.
Right, you knocked on my door and you want money, but I'm supposed to hinder to your book. My bad. You're right.
And what
didn't
proof
talk.
do you need? And what proof do you need that we cleared the caves and that it is safe?
Talk to the fucking men with the hoods.
I mean, if you want, we'll go sail over there right now, and I'll take you.
Do you have perhaps a witness that can testify to what you've done in the cave?
We haven't got witness.
Jesus
The old
Christ!
man that Lucia tried to kill.
Yeah, I tried to give
Were
you a
you
witness.
expecting there to be a witness in there?
You guys didn't talk to anybody. You just took a paper off the billboard and thought you could just do things. That's
I was
crazy.
We did.
I was
Well,
We
not
talked
here for
to
this.
you, and you said that's why there's a billboard out there, so people can take it and then come back with what is on the billboard. And as I see on that note, it doesn't say that proof is needed.
Ah, someone's understanding the game. Took you long enough. Now that you put your book down.
You're disrupting my reading time.
I'm so sorry
Gosh,
to take
can I
up
use
your.
vicious? Oh, do I have vicious mockery?
So sorry to take
Hold
up
on,
your
hold
time
on,
after you
hold on,
knock on
give me
I'm
my
about to take my
door.
great axe to him.
All right. Well, we do have things to get to. What is the prize on there? It says 3,000. Well, let's see. You wasted at least 10 minutes of my time, so I'm gonna
You
give
wasted
you.
more of mine.
At least
3,000.
30 minutes of my time. So how about we call it an easy 3,500, and we don't kill you on the spot.
Ah. So you want
I'm
no more
trying to
missions?
threaten everyone.
You want no more missions and to be enemies of the entire
No.
town. Is that the goal you have?
I'm pretty sure we're not going to be enemies of the entire town, considering the mayor
We're
and
not going to kill
doors
you
up.
on the spot, but by golly, you're wasting our time if you would just give us the money which is owed for the job done. That's on the board. Other than that, maybe use that wonderful skull of yours and the brain inside of it to write better quests.
He's just gonna take a book out of his pocket, check off a couple things, draw a line through a couple things. Alright, well, we have our dictations, and I'll give you your prize money. He'll close the door for a moment. You'll hear some noise inside as if he's like opening drawers and stuff. And he'll open the door. He'll hand the bag out to you guys. Here you go.
And that is the 3,000, correct?
This is your prize. You could take
The
it.
3,000 that is on that paper as the reward for that job done, which says it doesn't need proof.
He'll hold the journal up. He'll turn it around. These are the criteria we're looking for. You've missed 2 of them. You're getting
Oh, was
2,800.
that criteria on the thing? Oh wait, no, it wasn't.
That is not my
So the
problem.
3,000,
Mhm.
or we can go to the mayor and tell him that your quest board needs to be taken down and defund, and you guys need to be defunded due to the fact that you can't use the brains inside of your skull for anything good.
Alright, well, here is your 2,800, and you go tell the mayor whatever you want, and he'll close the door. If no one
And
took
we
the
can kill
if
his
no one
god.
took the bag, he's just gonna drop it on the ground. So did anyone take the bag?
I'm going to take the bag and his hand and hold the door.
You're gonna grab his hand before he closes it.
Fuck yeah.
Oh
He
my
is
god.
he is going to turn around and he's gonna have a very serious face this time. I don't suggest whatever you're thinking.
I'm not thinking anything other than you owe us 200 gold. Now you give us the 200 gold, we part ways, we never have to see each other again. We won't be back, that's fine.
Unhand me,
But
or
you
you
owe
will
us
be banned
200
from
more
doing
gold.
quests for Tower.
Why would we take any more of your quests whenever you obviously can't
You're a douche.
be literate or write functional quests?
We are not in
What?
the business of customer service. We are in
You're
the
right,
We
but
are
how are
not
you
in the
supposed to
business
get the
of
quest
pleasing
done
you.
if you
We're in
can't
the
even put the
business of making
criteria on
money.
it?
The quests here are optional.
True.
They aid the city, and if you don't aid the city under all criteria, then it is simply
And
hindered
what
and be
exactly was
rewarded.
No,
this criteria?
how are you supposed to know the criteria if you don't put it on the quest,
We will
Mr.
take
Big Brain Man?
we will take your criticism into consideration and update our board. But for
Well,
now,
maybe you should have done that, so you still owe us 200 gold, as we are due for the service that you wrote down.
I'm going to promise that you're going to have a very bad time in Saltmarsh if your friend does not unhand me at this point.
Pay us our money.
I have paid you.
No, you have not. We're still missing 200 gold, so you have stolen 200 gold from us.
I'm gonna
Is
let him
that what you
go.
want to be going around to any new adventurers? That you steal gold for your incompetence?
You can say whatever you want to the people. We have our own reputation, and your mouth is not going to ruin it.
Sure, it isn't.
Ro, did I hear you right?
It's
Did you just
fine.
say you
Your
let go?
incompetence will.
Yeah. And I'm gonna be like, we'll get our 200 gold whether you like it or not, and walk away.
Be sure not to grab anything else from the board. We're not interested in your business.
You can't tell me what I should and shouldn't grab.
He'll just close the door.
Lucy
Well,
is
looks
gonna
like
then, in Draconic, be like, we should grab everything off of the board so that they can't get anybody to do anything.
I like the
oh
way she's
god, is
thinking.
there any more quests for these people? The cow's gonna have to talk to them.
We don't have any more quests for these people.
You had
We're
quite a
just gonna
few,
make sure there's nobody else getting quests.
you had quite a few options actually, but not anymore. But that's okay.
Not if the cow grabs them. The cow wasn't with them.
Yeah,
Either was
you didn't have
Avina.
any quests for them. You weren't there
Or
the first time we were back
was
here
Thor?
either.
What was the
Either
question?
was Thor.
So are we grabbing the other quests that their incompetence has up there?
Oh no. All right, I'm
No, I think
just gonna say, quiet up. Let's get out of the tower first.
I don't. I think we should leave the quest. We could send the others to pick them up when we're ready to go do them.
Yeah,
It
I'm
worked.
gonna
It
wink.
worked for the black. It worked
I'm
with the
gonna do the
blacksmith.
wink,
So
wink. I'm gonna do the wink, wink, and be like, "Yeah, pick them up. Sure, sure. Yes, totally.
Well, you're on his shoulder, so you can't just like do it. So.
yeah, I
I
know.
can lean down. I'm still winking. I'm gonna wink at Rogar there and be
All
like,
right.
"Yeah, I see where you're going. Pick them up. Sure."
Taz, are you gonna stay close to the board, or are you leaving?
I'm walking away.
All right, well then it's out of reach, Lucia. It's
She wasn't gonna grab them. She has a book in her hand. That's more important.
that's fair. Okay,
Okay.
Oh god.
Avery, you go to
Yeah.
your statue. Go ahead and roll your religion for your prayer at the statue.
Yippee.
I'll be right back.
That is a 12.
Okay, not bad. Goes well, and you do feel emboldened by the prayer that you give, and you feel that your connection with Dunatis is strengthened. Are you gonna put anything in the offering plate?
Yep, just a single gold piece.
Fair enough.
That's pretty much my standard offering at this point.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Nothing wrong with that. All right. But before you leave, you notice that the statue's face seems to almost materialize into this like the same face that you saw uh, back at the tower cave, underneath the tower when you guys ran
Oh,
into
that human?
yeah, the human, the Donatus human. Um,
Oh.
yeah, his human version. You see that face structure come forward in front of the statue and look down upon you. In this next conversation, only you and I are going to have. So I'm going to drag you to a different
Oh,
voice
gosh.
chat.
Okay.
It's going to mess up the cameras, but I'll be right back. Okay.
Eh.
Alright, so as the face looks down on you, you once again hear his voice. And he asks, "Have you taken note of our teachings in the cave before?"
Your things in the cave before?
Your goal for peace and a better outcome in your encounters with those of lesser strife.
Are you referring to the old man?
Not only the old man, but just your general ways of encounters. Your goal of having peace over death and violence. Is this something you still find yourself aspiring to gain?
Yes, I do.
Ahead of you lies an ultimate test of this ability, of this desire you have. You see, there will be a moment that the outcome can be one of peace or one of death. This ultimate test will be your chance to embrace this role that you have placed upon yourself, maintaining an oath of devotion towards your own goals and following the instructions I have blessed upon you. Now, I do warn you, if you are unable to meet this goal with a peaceful end, at least your efforts will be under judgment on whether or not your oath is maintained.
I understand. Thank you for the heads up, at least.
Prepare yourself for what's next. If peace does not find itself on top, your powers may dwindle. And we can go back to the other channel. Let me drag you back. Come on. Okay, we're back. What was that? Open that. Alright, the cameras are good again. Okay. And yep, so that materialization goes back to just being a statue once more. And your vision with him is over. Avery?
At first, it sounded like a happy whine, but now it sounds like a sad whine.
No, it's not a happy one.
No, I'm so nervous.
Oh no.
You'll do great.
Oh no.
We believe in
Oh
you.
no.
Are you
Oh
gonna
no.
go back to meeting with the party at the bridge, you said, right?
Yeah, that's where I was. That's where I'm headed. I don't know if the party's gonna wait for me though. It'll
Yeah, I was
probably
gonna,
take me longer.
I was gonna say, is the party gonna wait for Avery?
I think we should wait for Avery.
Alright, if y'all do wait for Avery,
I don't really have a choice.
that's fair.
Yeah.
If you guys do wait for Avery, you do notice that it takes a little bit longer than it usually does for their visit to the statue, but after, roughly 15, 20 minutes, they end up sauntering back over to where the party is at.
Avery has this kind of like serious and kind of nervous look on her face. Like she's obviously kind of bothered.
You good? You need to talk, Aves?
Just another visit from my deity.
Did it not go well?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it did.
I have a test coming up, and if I fail, I wouldn't. I'd be an oath breaker. Potentially.
Oh, you'll do fine.
Aves, I think you'll do wonderfully.
You're gonna do great, and if you need any type of help, we're here.
As
I
always.
appreciate that you all have my back. How did the meeting with the people at the tower go? Did you get our gold?
Yeah, we got the gold. Don't worry about it. It went wonderfully. Surprisingly better than usual.
The fact that you're saying that doesn't really give me much confidence, but
Yeah, we got the gold, and we're gonna have some quests coming up soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
alright.
all right. I'm ready to go back into town. Cross the bridge one more time.
Is there any shops on the bridge that anyone wants to stop at?
Yeah, I was wanting to look for Mainly a cloak of displacement and see if there's any like better swords or that are like an improvement to what I currently have.
Well, there's the weapon shop, and then for the cloak, I'd probably recommend the magic shop. I know.
Okay, I'll go to the magic shop first.
All right. Unfortunately, Avery, the moment you step on that bridge, you do get that nauseous feeling again. You can
Yeah.
roll your Constitution saving throw to just kind of push past it and shop on the bridge, anyways. Does anyone else want to do bridge stuff, or are you guys just gonna quickly cross it?
Tesla knows that Lucia gets sick while on the bridge, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cross and stop in the middle and look up and be like, "Didn't you want to stop at the blacksmith?"
So mean.
You're gonna have to roll a
Lucia
cons.
will grab his horn from the other side of his head and be like, "Get across. The blacksmith is not on the bridge."
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. Must have been my fool's mouth. And I'm gonna keep walking across the bridge.
How's the con save, Avery?
15?
Is that 15?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to hold it together. Before we do your shopping, Avina, is there anything you want to be doing in particular? I know you're reading the book, but is there anything you want to add in or anything?
No, I'm reading my book. I'm really focused. I'm drinking tea,
Fair
Don't.
enough. Yeah,
focus tea. Yeah.
yeah. 'Cause
Okay.
if you focus throughout the whole day, you could knock your book out tonight.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
So cool then. All right.
Greater healing potion.
Mhm.
She gave me her shit for
Yeah,
it.
we're gonna go to the elf dude for that because Lucia can get us a hearty discount because that elf is racist.
Uh,
He is normal, all of you. I'm gonna just like pat
Ew.
Taslin's head and be like, "Aren't you all glad that I'm not?"
I'm gonna,
Um,
I'm gonna.
Not normal or racist?
so I know
Not
Taslin and
normal.
Lucia crossed the bridge in full. Ro, are you sticking with Avery at the magic shop?
Yeah.
It's your favorite little
I'm a
man.
web. The fucking guy. I'm a pop in with her, but I'm also gonna join her at the weapon shop.
Okay. Alright, so Avery, as you walk in and Ro in tow, you see the little gnome, the same one as before, and he'll just, "Oh, welcome to Willie's World of Wonders. What curiosities can I help you explore? Oh, it's you, and you're back. You've brought the cow. How's that?"
Uh, Avery's gonna kind of giggle at his enthusiasm. She finds it kind of amusing. She's like, "Oh, I'm just looking for a cloak of displacement if you have one."
Of course, I have a cloak of displacement here. I have so many items of cloaks and sorts of stuff. Do you just want that one cloak, or do you want more items than that?
Just the cloak of displacement will do.
Alrighty, cloak of displacement, an easy item. We have plenty of those. So, what curiosity is this cloak going to answer for you?
What's it do again?
It projects an illusion that makes you appear to be standing in a place near your actual location, causing any creature to have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. If you take damage, the property ceases to function until the start of your next turn. The property is suppressed while you are incapacitated, restrained, or otherwise unable to move.
Just to give me some advantage when fighting enemies.
Ah, making sure that there's more than one cow in everyone's presence is always going to cause others to kind of hesitate, I would believe. Well, he'll open up a chest and it'll just look dark inside, and you'll see him like go half his body dive inside and come back out with the cloak. Alright, we have it here. So this cloak of displacement's gonna run you it's gonna be 3,500. Is that okay with you?
Uh, I'd say that's fair. Yeah.
Okay, well, is it just a purchase, or do you have trade-in items that you'd like me to look at?
But I don't think I have anything to trade.
Well, that's not a problem. I believe, Ro, you're holding those thunder boots. You guys still haven't
Yeah.
decided what you wanted to do with those?
Oh yeah. If Ro wants to trade those in for me, I could maybe get a discount. If he doesn't want them, if he wants to keep them, that's fine too. I have enough gold.
Um. Let me shoot me what those boots are.
Thunder
Or are they
boots,
from?
they are rare tier. As a bonus action, you can activate the boots to cast Thunder Step without any components or spell slots. Once you use the boots, can't be activated again until dawn.
Just thunderstep boots, right?
Pretty much, yeah. Thunder Step does 3d10 lightning damage whenever you Misty Step, essentially. It lets you Misty Step, doing thunder damage where you stand.
Hmm. Yeah, I can go up to how far?
I downed Taslin with it.
Yeah, I know. Is it 90 feet?
I think it's is it I thought it was 30. Thunder Step.
1, 2, 3, 10.
Teleport on
Mm,
space. Each creature within 10 feet of where you left makes a save. 3d10 damage on a fail. Half on thunder can be heard 30 feet away. You can teleport one. Oh, and you can also teleport one willing creature of your size or smaller who's carrying gear and creature 5 feet of you. Um, Otherwise, creatures behind. Yeah, it says 90.
range of 90
Range is 90
feet.
feet. Yeah, so it's gotta be 90
It
feet
doesn't
because you gotta
specify.
cast it on
Yeah,
yourself. You can't, like, cast it on someone else.
exactly.
So,
That's what I was thinking. All right.
yeah, you teleport
I'm
yourself to an unoccupied space you can see within range. So, yeah, 90 feet range. And you can bring someone with you, and it does 3d10 damage to people 10 feet from where you're standing.
yeah. We're gonna hold on to those,
They
Okay.
do require attunement.
but were the vaulted gloves attunement? I forget. Yeah, they were,
They
right?
are attunement as well, yes.
So I am technically held up on attunements,
Mhm.
but I will take
Wait,
the
do we
vaulted.
have a need for 2 bags of holding? I don't think there's much in mine. Like
You
I think I have like the alchemy jug, and that's about it.
The ultimate bomb. The
And I have
ultimate
like those
destruction knife.
I have those like
As
gems
we
and
know it.
stuff.
Don't worry. Just keep that up. Here, I will give you my vaulted gloves, and I will then put on.
yeah.
Well, no, I'll keep the thunderstep boots for now. I'll give
You
her the
have
vaulted.
you have 2 people that only have 2 attunements. So,
Wait, what? Really?
yeah. There's 2 people that have a spot.
Yeah, one of them is still waiting for something to be given to them.
Sounds pretty needy.
I feel very like directed toward Ro with that one.
Right?
No, no.
Yeah, I was like, what am I gonna give? Who? What?
It
What?
It
wasn't
may
me.
be a fool. It may be a fool's mouth talking.
Do I
Now
need
I
to
feel
give
like
you
I
something?
forgot a conversation. Was I forgetting something?
I am not going to give
Lucia,
vaulted gloves.
Oh,
Then
Lucia's got
technically.
Lu-
something. Okay,
Lucia's got something.
that makes
Oh,
sense. She do be
Lu-
holding stuff.
Lucia got your ride, baby.
All right, but yeah, if he doesn't have anything to add in, or you don't have anything to add in, yeah, that'll be
Well,
3,500 for it.
do we need 2 bags of holding?
She's talking to you, Ro.
Like,
Um, it could come in handy. It could really come in handy. But not necessarily.
Because if we, I was just thinking, because if we don't need 2 bags of holding, I could take out all the stuff that I have in my bag of holding, and I could maybe trade that.
I mean, if you want, go for it. But if you need a little extra cash, like I can spot you.
Cloak of Displacement is nearly all of my gold that I currently have, but we also just got 3,000 from the mayor, and we would have gotten like what
We got 58. We got 5,800 total.
Yeah, and like how much is that for everyone?
That is approximately 450, but not exact. I don't know. 5,800 divided by 6.
5,800 divided by 6 is almost. It's like 966
Yeah, there you go.
and some change each. So
I definitely tripled that instead of doubled it for some reason. But yeah. Yeah, we got about like 967.
Okay, so that should. I think I'll keep my bag of holding and pay for the Cloak of Displacement up front. I should have enough to buy a better sword.
Okay. Well then, 3,500, please.
I take out 3,500 gold and hand it to.
As you place the gold on the counter. Yay! I always love having a good customer that's always willing to shop and get what they actually ask for. He'll put the cloak on the counter and grab the bag, and he'll just kind of set it down somewhere underneath the counter. This counter is only like 2 feet tall, and he's still like matching it to like right about here. All right, well, he'll grow and touch his long beard. Is there anything else I could get for you? Is there any other curiosities of which I could help you explore?
Nope, that's all I needed. Thank you for the Cloak of Displacement. And she'll pick it up. And do Cloaks of Displacement need attunement?
I think so. Hold on. Yeah, it says requires attunement.
Yeah, okay. How long does that take?
1 hour to attune. And you'll have to unattune to something. But before you go, is there possibly any potions or anything I can help you with?
Nope. I think we were going to go get our potions elsewhere.
Oh,
You probably shouldn't say that, but
yeah. I guess you could shop elsewhere. That's always an option, right? The competitiveness of not being a monopoly. Well, I'm happy to have helped you with one of your curiosities, and I do hope you come back to Willie's World of Wonders.
oh,
I'll
don't
keep that
worry,
in
Willie.
mind. Thank
We'll
you.
be back. You know me. I'll always
Excellent.
stop in.
Excellent. Well, take care. And you guys will see him like grab the bag that was on the ground and float up to the top where there's this like chest embedded into the wall as you leave.
I like him. He's really nice.
Yeah, he's definitely one of my favorite people in here.
Weapon
He's
shops.
one of the few, like, just nice people that I've met here. Everyone else is pretty standoffish.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're
They're
the weapon shop.
quite the douche nozzly people, but to each his own, I guess.
Uh,
Alright.
So, are we off to the weapon shop?
I believe so, yeah. That's where I was about to head.
and that's where Lucia needs. Lucia said she needed to go.
Well, the weapon shop's on the bridge. So she says she don't
No, not the weapon
Oh.
shop, the blacksmith.
The blacksmith.
Right, the blacksmith that doesn't like Taslin.
I'd go with
Had
that.
one.
That's
Oh
right.
yeah, let's see how well this goes when the cow, like, omitted the truth to get him his freaking dagger.
I'm not going in there. I don't need anything from there.
Okay, they can't see you standing outside. Lucia's on your shoulder. Unless you, like, go
I
down
will
the
set-
street and give her a walk.
Yeah,
Because
Lucia, you gonna get down,
Am
or
I back?
as you guys round this corner,
There
you
it
see
is.
the blacksmith that's
Yes.
right here. So
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I guess my audio cut out. Lucy was gonna be like, "Yes, Avery, didn't you tell the blacksmith that he was deceased?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though
I was. Go ahead.
technically
I said
you
that he
might have
wasn't able
died.
I said he wasn't able to admit I wasn't lying. He has died multiple times.
Exactly. But we just need the
I never
blacksmith
said he was dead. I never
thing.
said how long
All
he
right.
was dead. I just said that he
All right.
died and that he couldn't
Okay.
use the
You
dead.
got. We don't need to argue about this. You guys go in. I'll stay outside around the corner. I'll wait for you. It's not a big deal. I don't need anything from in there.
You could take 2 branches and hold them up on either side of your head, and you'll look like a bush.
Go inside and get what you need. I'll wait here for you all.
Wait, are you guys all grouping up before going to the blacksmith, or was just Tazlin and Lucia going there, and Lucia's gonna hop off the shoulders and go in solo?
Oh, I'm waiting. I'm waiting at
Oh,
the
no,
end of the
we
bridge
were.
for them to finish up.
Oh, well
Yeah, I
then
thought we were waiting for them.
Okay, well then back to Avery and them going into the weapon shop. I was gonna go to you guys, but
Oh,
that's okay.
okay.
Oh,
So yeah, you guys walk into the weapon shop, and inside you see swords and axes and all sorts of weaponry up against the wall, and you see these like barrels full of like more like swords and mauls that are inside of them, and there's a rather tall human male that's behind the counter, and he was actively sharpening a sword with a stone. He doesn't stop doing it as you walk in, and he's just, ah, welcome to the weapon shop. We got some people looking to get some upgrades, I see, as he eyes the weapons you guys are already holding. The name's Lemony. What is it that I could get you?
I was looking for an upgrade to my longsword, and she's gonna like show her longsword. Get
That's
some
the
more
longsword of pride you're showing them, right?
Yeah.
He'll look it over and admire the hilt for a moment, and wow, this is actually quite the weapon. This isn't just a normal blade, is it? Can you tell me more about it?
Hold on, I don't have it pulled up. Give me a second. You know, it was an attachment that you used like a while ago. Oh. Uh, I can't remember if you sent it in DMs or
It
if
was a
it
picture.
was in.
He sent it in the group chat, I thought,
Oh, I'm looking in the wrong thing
a
then. Give me a
while
second.
ago. But it's
It's
also
alright.
in his what? Don't we have a fucking John for this?
It's okay. I got it.
Annoying.
oh,
Alright, there you
Okay.
go.
It's just a +1 sword that can't get dirty.
Just a +1 sword that can't get dirty? Well, that doesn't sound like a just blade. It sounds like quite the weapon. Lots of people would love to never have to clean their weapon after goring some sort of creature coming at them. This definitely should go for quite the price. What is it you ask for this?
Uh, I was looking for maybe some sort of trade-in or something. Uh,
And you
I wasn't expecting.
trade in, and you want a longsword of similar strength, perhaps, or do you want it to do something? What is it that you're looking to improve upon?
Uh, Mostly just the damage it does. I wasn't looking for it to do anything really specific. I got another magic item that I'm wanting to attune to.
I see. So you want something along the lines of more basic quality that includes a power boost, yes? That's what you look for? Oh. Well, they do have quite a few options. There's always the hue, which is good against you could say against plant life and such. There's always let's see. Well, you could go with a regular +1. That is just a +1. Um, perhaps something else. What is that? What else can I do for you? Let's see. Oh, I could give you one. You don't want to attune, so that takes that one off the list. Hmm. Well, do either of those two options sound good? A simple +1, or perhaps a one that helps you against like plant creatures and such?
Uh,
You gotta think about it. You're losing a very
yeah,
good.
I'm
Not
not actually
right.
considering it. I'm just trying to figure out a nice way to decline. I'm sorry.
No, thank you works.
Avery's not gonna be like Avery is not gonna be like, nah, fuck that. I'm keeping my shit.
Would you happen to have a +2 sword that is just a standard, no attunement +2?
I do believe I do, but there'll be more than a trade-in. It'll have a cost, if that's okay with you. If
It depends on
Happen.
how much, but I don't mind a little added gold on top of it.
well, let's see. This is quite the blade, so I'm willing to give a higher price in return for it. I'll be able to sell it for a good bit. I think I'd have to say, with the trade-in for a standard +2, you're still looking at about 1750.
That's not a bad deal. What are you pricing the trade-in for, if I might ask?
Well, I'm giving it about a 600 appraisal for what I'll offer you, but it'll end up on my shelf for 950.
Hmm.
The lion's head is quite the nice carving, and the fact that it doesn't get it doesn't have to be cleaned is just a selling point on its own.
I mean, that is a selling point on its own. What can you say?
So I do believe 1750 is a fair request. It includes a discount as on top of it all, as usually a +2 sells for about 2500.
Hey, so what are you thinking here? Is this
I
something
don't
you
have
want?
that much.
You don't have that much. How much do you have?
Uh, I was doing the math. Um, 1200 is what I currently have, including the if we split the our
1200
collective money.
after 1200 after
Yeah,
your
12.
share.
Yeah.
So, um,
How much do you have without your share
Uh,
to make the math easier?
well, I have the other 2,800 gold on me also, so I can give her that part.
But just to make sure
But
your y'all's math doesn't get broken, instead of counting their share in this, because you'd be
yeah,
pulling
how
from the
much do
party
you have?
fund.
Yeah, how much
How
do you
much
have
do
in that
you
month?
have, Avery? Like, what's your flat number right now? No math included.
hold on. It's not cooperating with me. Give me a second.
Because if you're gonna give it to her, then you can just do it from the party fund.
Before like I add like my portion of the party fund, I have 217 gold.
Jesus fuck, dude.
Jeez.
You thought you were gonna.
I am
Oh man.
flat broke. But
Yeah.
I do
You
have
might want to
some.
just keep the sword.
Copper. I do have copper
Yeah.
and silver, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's not gonna. Unless you got thousands of copper and silver, and it's not gonna amount to much.
No, I got.
Anyway, sir, what if we make this a group buy? Um,
What is it? Should we?
I'm looking. I'm looking for possibly a dagger that returns. You know, a +1 dagger. You throw it, hit somebody, it returns to you.
A dagger.
Boomerang dagger.
I do know we have boomerangs that do this. You know, a little +1. It's a bit of the same. It'll do bludgeoning damage, but it's pretty much the same as a dagger, if that
Well,
helps.
I have a +1 dagger, but
Right.
I'm looking for something that, you know, you throw it, you hit the guy. Almost kind of like,
It's called a boomerang, sir.
nope, that's a boomerang's not a dagger, but
That's correct, but it is a +1. It still does the damage you request.
kind of.
Do you need
Kind
it to stab?
I needed to stab.
Hmm.
I like the idea of stabbing.
Well, I don't like the idea, but I do know it's a necessity. Let's see, a dagger that returns. I'm not sure we have one of those. I believe that I have an axe that returns, but it's a bit pricey and probably not what you're looking for.
Nice.
Sorry, what was that?
So what's the price?
Oh, well, for the Leviathan axe, it's gonna run you about 3,800.
Yeah.
It's also
No,
not a dagger.
I also
Just for-
I have like 2 daggers that I never use. I don't mind also giving him one of my daggers as to like lower the price, like the extra
That's
gold
very
that I'd need.
that's very sweet, but that I can only take off 1 gold for a dagger being included in
Yeah.
the trade. I don't know if
Oh.
that'll help you too much.
it definitely. Don't worry about it, Aves. Like, relax. I'm trying to think. So, no daggers that return.
Do you have perhaps something that you could trade
It
in,
will-
like a longbow, over the table?
Not for fucking Avery. I can't. I can't. I can't knowingly do that. That'd just be rude and fucked up.
That is true. Just
That is very
Well,
true.
well, hold on. We still have hold on. We still have to sell those gems. By the way, they're still in my bag of holding.
You have gems? Well, why didn't you start with that? Let's see what the gems are.
Oh, based off of what Dean gave us, all of the gems together cost around 1,000 gold pieces each. Should we just
Each? No,
Just kept on
I don't think that's what I gave you.
No, she said all together.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? No, I'm pretty sure I did not give you 1,000 gold gems.
I misspoke. I'm sorry, but Avery will pick out I'll say 3 gems for now.
He'll grab one of them and grab a little inspector tool with the eyeglass and look at it closely. Oh, these are quite nice. And a good size, good weights. I'd be willing to offer 100 gold for each of these. Let's see, you got 3 here, so that's 300 off the price. With the sword, your +2 weapon will be well, I guess that brings it down to 1450.
Aves, it's not worth it. Look,
Are you cool with me using the gems to pay?
he's only given us 300 for the gems. We can get 1,000 for him somewhere else.
Well,
No, she only put out 3 of them.
Oh,
yeah, I only
put
took
out
out 3.
Look, I mean, I
There's
don't
still
think
7
anybody
more
else-
in the bag of holding.
I don't think anybody else actually remembers about them. We've gotten a lot of shit, so I ain't gonna say nothing. But also,
I'm going to tell you that
You might-
Avina will remember the gems
you might
and
want
want
to.
to know how they were spent.
You might want to know. You might want to let them know just because it's you. It probably shouldn't come from me because they won't believe it.
I mean, yeah, I don't
If,
mind telling the
look,
rest of the
I
party
don't
how
look.
their gems were spent. I just,
If we're gonna split the gems, it's like what 10 divided by 6 is like 1.8. So if so facto, my share of gems and your share of gems would equal out to like at least 3, right? So boom, 3 gems. Our gems go to you. Boom boom. And if so facto, let's do it. So that way they have 7 gems that split between the 4 of them. At least the price of 7 gems to split between the 4 of them. So if you want this +2, I think it'll do you better. Well, I don't know if it'll do you better, but it'll definitely do you good over having just a +1 and not being happy with your longsword. So
I'd really rather have that for have that attunement spot for something else. Because Amulet of Devout and my Helm of Beast is also really helpful.
So, do we have a deal?
a lot more helpful if you use the Helma Beast.
No,
It
so,
sounds like there is a deal, sir.
alright, so longsword, 3 of these precious little gems here, and 1450 gold. We have that together?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Are you just gonna take it
put
out of
up.
the party fund, and then that way we can just divvy it up later, or?
I'll take it out of my fund,
Okay.
and
Oh, thank you.
I'll just take her share of the party fund.
That sounds fair. Alright. Cool. So you guys pay that up. He'll collect the stuff and say, excellent. Well, I'll be sure to
Oh, and
get this up on the shelf pretty soon. And he'll take the sword and put it down on this little like case behind him. And then he'll reach up and his hand will kind of just like go through the glass for a moment, grab a sword that's in behind the glass and slide it straight down, hold the other end of the hand and then hand it to you, like, properly. This is your +2 sword. This is, well, I hope it's exactly what you're looking for. It's going to give you a bit sharper, sharper attack whenever you go to slash your enemies.
well, thank you for your business.
Thank you for yours. Is there anything else I could
She'll
do for you guys?
that's all I needed. She'll like take the sword and put it in her teeth.
Excellent. Well, you all take care and come back anytime. Again, the name is Lemony.
It's not
Snickets.
Snicket.
Snickets.
Like, I already asked him. It isn't.
His name is a twofer, but you guys will only know the other one if you ask a specific question or make a specific statement. But, anyways, yeah. You guys done with the shop? If you guys done with the shop, you guys can head off the bridge, and as you head off the bridge, Avery, you finally don't feel sick.
Yippee!
Oh, she felt sick that whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was
Oh,
Yeah,
1450,
Avery
right?
is technically fair.
It was 1450.
So
Alright, so Avery
okay,
spent 3,500 and then
32,
1450 of Rose money.
and then I
There you go.
have her money coming back to me.
Oh, wait, you paid
Well,
for all of that? I figured that I
no,
would
I
like
paid
spend the
for.
rest of my gold and you'd pay the difference.
That's not
Yeah,
what he said.
no, I just
Oh,
you're gonna give me the 14th, but we were gonna wait until we got.
When you guys divvy up all the stuff,
Yeah,
you guys can figure that out.
yeah,
So,
you're gonna give it to me later. Don't worry about it. I
right.
fronted you.
okay.
So yeah, for now he just used 1450 of his money, and then we'll divvy it up later. All right.
Damn, no fucking no daggers, no return.
Yeah, sorry, I guess. I didn't know you needed that. That doesn't exist.
I kind of just thought about it when people were just like, "Oh, I need a weapon," and I was like,
Mhm.
I don't
Yeah.
really need a weapon, but like,
That doesn't. Yeah, that doesn't actually exist. So I mean, I can like
I know
homebrew
it
it.
doesn't exist.
I can like homebrew it, but like I wasn't
I
ready to home.
googled the shit out of it.
I wasn't about to homebrew that. So I was like, I don't know. I mean, if you take Path of Giant, you could do that. Anyways.
Yeah.
Should have
uh,
made it like a dagger of Steve Irwin.
Is it
What?
made out of stingray?
No, it's just dagger that returns to you from down under.
From down under.
oh my word. All right.
Oh,
See you
shit.
Oh
guys.
my god, I love that.
you
Oh
guys.
my
Oh,
goodness.
oh, there it is again.
You guys meet up out on the bridge, off the bridge, and I guess you're gonna head over to the blacksmith. Is that right? Are you gonna stop by the market at all? Talk to your guy there, or no?
Let's just go. Let's go to the blacksmith.
Yeah, we're just going all over the place.
Market's on the
today.
other side of the bridge, isn't it? Closer to
We're on the
Avion's
other side.
No, it's
We're
right.
on the
Market's
no.
right here.
Yeah, Marcus over
This
here.
is the
Yeah,
market.
right here.
You know
Let's all
what?
ping it. Oh
I-
yeah,
I
I'm gonna
think-
get it in there.
I think it'll help if you guys just see these numbers.
Ah,
15 is the market.
So while they're
Yeah.
doing that,
The
I'm
numbers
just
are
gonna
back.
go off and
Yay!
do my. I don't need to go to the blacksmith.
10 is the shop.
I'm gonna go to my tattooist
12 is
dude.
the tower.
Yeah, like racist elf guy was like somewhere over here, I think.
28
We can go.
is the
Yeah.
sorry, no, 23 is the carpenter shop. 28 is the post office.
Okay.
14 is the mayor's.
And
Okay.
then my little shop's over here. Wait, where is it?
Here.
It's over here.
I don't need this number, so I'll just do this. Number 1.
So, actually, you know what? I'll save that for last because I gotta get the healing potions.
Alright, so you guys are heading to the blacksmith. You go around the corner. Taz, are you you said you're gonna put her down and not go?
I'm gonna go to the blacksmith. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the blacksmith with them. I'll put Lucia down. We already had the conversation where I'm waiting around the corner for them.
by the way,
Well,
how
they go
many
in.
hours have we been in town? Any hours yet?
You guys woke up
Quite
here.
a few.
It's been, I'd say it's been easily like 2 hours.
Could I add that to my book reading?
Yeah, I was gonna do it all at the end, but if you
Oh,
want to do
okay.
it right now, that's fine.
I can do it at the end. Yeah, I'm just trying to be proactive.
I try to be easy with it, so
Don't you know, Easy's not my middle name.
I like to do. Okay, well that's probably good. That's you guys can walk. Yeah, so you put down Lucia, and who all's going with Lucia into the blacksmith? Anyone?
Is the blacksmith where we get our fucking potions from, or no?
No, that is at the
No.
market.
I don't fucking know, dude.
That's why I kept
Avery,
the market's
you've
all
been here
new
before.
stuff.
Yeah, I've been here before.
Would you like to come in with me? So, I'm guessing you left in good spirits with them. So,
Yeah, I did. At least I
would you
believe
like to
so.
accompany?
Sure, I don't mind.
All right. Lucia then heads into the blacksmith.
As usual, there's multiple people working in here. You see many people at the anvil, some people on the furnaces, some people working on the all sorts of stuff, and you see the grumpy old lady that's still doing paperwork and looking up at the people. And as she sees you two walk in, what are you doing here? You need another blade?
I was actually wondering if you had any blades that that are more modified or sharper. Like a
Oh, come on, give me the details. I don't know what you're talking about.
maybe like a +2 or something.
You want a magically enhanced weapon? We forge them here. What more do you want? You want them to be
Aren't they,
magically helped? So you should go find a magic person.
Above table, aren't they dwarves?
Not all of them.
Oh.
It's a mixture of
Oh, well.
humans and dwarves that are working here.
Well, I was just looking for a better blade, and I thought who else to come to than somebody who would be, well, very well versed in making fine weaponry. I saw the dagger that you made for my friend here, and I was quite impressed.
Yes, well, the daggers are pretty simple. We make those all the time. This town's armory is constantly in need, so we're constantly full of jobs to do. You want a job to be done, well, it's gonna cost you, and if you want me to put you on top of the list, it's gonna cost you more.
Well, how much would a normal sword be, and do you know who in this town I could go to get it enhanced?
You can always go to Willie. He loves to do magic stuff. I'm sure he knows how to do it. But you're just looking for like a long sword, yes? It's just standard blade.
Yeah.
The long swords, we craft them for about 12 gold. It's a little less than what you'd buy at the market. And it's gonna be at least a month unless you want to pay about an extra 50 gold, and I can craft it right up for you.
Lucy is like kind of looking a bit shocked, but not in the way of like, oh my gosh, that's so much. Her face is like slightly like, that's so cheap. She'd be like, do you have any customization things that I could maybe add to the blade?
Well, I certainly hope that you'd have something, otherwise you should just go to a regular shop.
Well, I didn't want to stress you. What type of metals do you have?
What metals do we have?
Yes, any
What,
any
what,
stronger than normal metals.
like
I'm
adamantine.
guessing.
Say that one more time. I didn't hear it.
Like adamantine. As you
As a player,
as you Westerners like to say, adamantine.
as a player, I'm gonna pretend like I know what that is. As a
Uh,
character, I'm gonna assume she probably maybe knows a bit more and goes, yes.
it's a stronger type of metal that can bypass um the non-magical resistance of slashing, bludgeoning, and piercing damage.
Yes. Yes. Do you have any pieces with maybe a bit of marbling already on them? Of course, unless the marbling will weaken the blade.
Well, if you want the blade to be truly effective, you'd want a round of silver, not marble with it. Marble is only going to make it heavy.
Oh, not marble, marbling. Like, the
Those are
design
really
in
expensive.
the metal.
Do you mean
Those like really
engraving?
expensive. No, you know
No.
like those really expensive blades that you can get that have like darker and lighter metal in it.
It'll look like a bit of like a metal version of marble.
Damascus.
So,
I don't
There's a
know.
term for
I've
it.
just heard it called marbling on the blade.
well, adamantine comes out as a clean green blade. The blade will be green from hilt to tip.
You said green.
Indeed.
I'm
We could
very-
do some engraving on it, add some silver if you'd like. Make it all designed up however you children like to have it nowadays.
Well, I like mine to make a statement. So whenever people see it, they can ask and I can tell them who did it.
Alright, well, stronger metal, extra crafting, a little emblazing, front of the line. I think we're running about at least 150 at this point. Is that okay with you?
150 gold pieces.
Of course.
Yes.
We don't work with less than that. Silver's just a use for making blades.
Oh, that is perfectly fine. How much would it be to maybe do a little bit more of a like complex engraving on it? maybe a mixture of, Lucy will then take her pendant that she has with the thorn ring and the cherry blossom on the inside. Something like this, but maybe meshed with that of a skull.
See, it says marbling. She means something like this. I sent it in the.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, those look good. Well, if you want
Yeah.
some sort of engraving, we're not gonna just make it up. You leave us an image that we could copy onto the blade.
Mm.
Make it longer, and it'll fit the whole blade.
What about on the out of character? What's that piece called? That's like it's not the hilt,
The
but
hilt.
it's not the hilt. Like right before the hilt part.
The guard.
Yes. Could we do something maybe a little bit more on the guard? Thank you guys so much.
Also,
Like-
you could probably. Well,
Like make
Avery
the guard the design. Is that what you're talking about? Sorry, I keep forgetting the raspy her voice.
Put the guard more so on the design so that because I don't really know how well a circle of thorns would do on a blade.
Well, we can always just
Maybe
make.
being on the hilt would be better, especially if you're adding a skull to it.
Alright, so you want a skull, and you
uh,
want the thorn type of wrapping for the guard. I think we could do this. It's a little more intricate. I'd have to up it to 200, if that's okay. Then we can get started.
Wait, 200 gold. That's
You want the guard to be specific. You want a skull
Oh.
engraved on it. You want adamantine. You want
I
a
thought you
fancy
had
hilt.
said 1,500 gold previously. Did I mishear you?
No, you did not. It is 1,500. I will not raise it.
Wait, you'll not raise it, but
1,500 sounds great. I will definitely do it for that.
she's like, but didn't you just say?
You offered it.
Yeah, no.
I know, right?
No, she's like, I heard 1,500 gold previously, like above table.
It is now. You said it.
See, she's vibes. Lucia's like, isn't it this price? Well,
you just kind of giggle at
could
her.
we? Is there any sort of way? Do you have any? Oh goodness. Oh, I wish I had some ruby gems so you could add maybe a little red design to the tip of the thorns.
I think
Oh,
we'll do that for free. You 1,500, and we'll have red tipped thorns on your guard. We'll have the skull. We'll have the hilt, and it'll have an adamantine blade.
And don't forget the do you have any rose quartz by any chance to make the cherry blossom? Maybe you can put it in the mouth of the skull.
I might have to call a friend, but I think I could get that together for you.
Perfect.
Her enthusiasm is clearly lifted.
She's gonna
that
pull
the-
out 15 platinum.
15 platinum.
Not 15 platinum, sorry.
Oh my God! Stop trying to raise the price on him, man.
That's only 15 platinum's only 150. That's not enough now.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to raise the price at all.
I'm telling her.
You just go ahead and pay the deposit now, which would be 10%. So 150 will cover the deposit, and then you pay the rest when you get the blade. How does that sound?
This 150 as the deposit now.
Yes, 10% of the price. That way we
All
have
right.
a deposit to get everything started, and the materials we may have to purchase.
And then she'll just pull out the 15 platinum for that.
Yeah, alright. She'll, and you're gonna hand her the 15 platinum?
Yes.
She'll take the 15 platinum, and she'll look it over. Her eyes will, like, lighten up. Ah, perfect, perfect. Well then, I have a new favorite customer. Well, this will be the top of the list, and we'll get right on it. Hopefully we'll have it done in 2 or 3 days.
Amazing. And remind me once again, who is that magical enhancer that you all usually use?
Oh, we work with Willie. He
Willie.
runs the magic shop on the bridge.
Ah, that one. Well, thank you so very much. I'll make sure to stop by him once I have the blade.
Excellent. Well, you have a
I
good
was
one.
just with
Go ahead.
I was just with him. He's really nice. I really like him.
A good man.
Right?
Okay, well,
So as
Oh,
they
Lucia?
walk into the
go ahead, Taz.
Well, Lucia, I think you
Oh.
just bought yourself like the most expensive but prettiest sword ever.
That's expensive? She's just gonna look serious as can be, like, what? As they're walking out.
The price was originally like 200, and you offered like 1500 for it.
Well, I
You
Remember,
thought he
misheard
said
her, and she ran with
1,500.
it.
remember, Lucia still has a 50,000 banknote. So,
Yeah. You,
yeah.
was it like
So
50,000 plat? Or was it
it's
50,000
gold.
gold? Yeah.
That's. I thought that was partially why you were mad at your dad for offering that.
Oh, that is a low amount.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm aware.
Hey, yes. She's
So-
like, excuse you.
All right, so Taz, you were saying?
so as Ro goes to the tattoo shop and I watch those two walk into the weapon shop, I'm going to sneak off into my merchant.
Well, no,
That
I'm not going to the tattoo shop yet. I'm gonna do it on the way back.
But
oh, then
I did
where
say
are
I was
you?
at first, but then I realized how out of the way it was, so I was just with them. I was just with everybody.
Oh, you went inside too?
No, I was just chilling.
okay, yeah, he's
Oh,
just
fine.
chilling with you. But Taz, you want to sneak away? You can.
Okay.
Have their barbarian roll stealth. This is going to go perfectly.
If you want to sneak, you just roll stealth
I gotta-
and you can sneak away.
Yeah, try to get away
But
from.
it's stealth at disadvantage because he's a barbarian.
No, I'm in stealth at disadvantage because of my armor.
Yeah.
Right, it's the armor that makes the noise, not just your class.
It's not just because I'm a barbarian. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
If this was
Heavy
2024
armor does
rules,
that.
you
Are
could.
you sure about that?
I'm also gonna try to make sure I keep my eyes on Taz just in case he goes to see the sex worker. I mean
Yeah,
The-
Taz
the
has
dude.
a habit
You mean the
of
pimp?
Yeah.
trouble.
You know what? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait.
If he
Wait
becomes-
for a better time.
All right. All right. Well.
But you roll like a nat one, and it's just like no.
No, I didn't roll. I didn't roll anything. I was gonna go because I thought Bo went. He said he was going to his tattoo shop.
Yeah. Well, if that's the
So-
case, you guys, you see them walk out of the blacksmith shop. They look very content. I guess. I imagine
Well,
Avery looks
Avery
a
is
little
kind
upset.
of Avery is kind of snickering at Lucia, and Lucia just looks kind of confused.
Yeah.
She's like, that was a low price. What are you talking about?
She originally was going to only like have you pay like 200 something, like with the like rush fee included.
Well,
And
beforehand she had said 1,500, right?
No, you misheard her. It was originally like before like the modifications and stuff like what like 150. And then like with the modification it was going to be like 200, but you misheard her and said like 1,500, right? And she ran with it.
Well, I'm not going to be paying some measly cheap money for a cheap blade.
Lucia's.
I am paying for what I'm getting.
Well, she mentioned the
Honey.
probably. Well, she
We're going
mentioned
to
probably-
have to bring you around places where you see true quality. Oh, you poor thing.
Lucy is the embodiment of what can a banana cost? $10?
Somebody tells you this bottle of water cost $100. Oh my goodness, I'll take 3.
Was it on sale? Was it on...
Oh my goodness, are we in poverty?
Never heard of these prices before. It's crazy.
It's so
Thrift
cheap.
shopping
Oh
is
my
the new
god.
thing.
W
Avery's just
economy.
got Avery is just gonna shake her head fondly with a smile, with like a grin on her face, like yeah, whatever.
You pay for what you get, dear. You pay for what you get.
And where are we going next, guys?
Lucia is going to then kind of ask Taz to be put back on his shoulder as she's going to then continue reading her book because I have to step away really quickly and do the dog thingy that I needed to do because they're on their way.
I believe we're going to the market for Ro to do the thing for Avina, right?
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
Avina asked
and
for health
everybody
potions.
else.
Yeah, if
If
everyone
Taz
else
is
needs to be
here.
there.
Well, no, I mean, we all need fucking.
Yeah, whatever y'all want to get.
We all need health potions. So,
Alright. Well,
but Lucia.
They
was
should be
supposed
back
to-
fairly quickly.
no worries.
We're waiting for Lucy.
Sorry.
We don't have to wait. You guys have other things to buy. What is it that you guys want to go talk to?
Well, we saw the tattoo shop.
The elf.
We have the market.
I mean, I guess
The
we
elf
could
man
do
in the market.
Yeah, we can do the tattoo shop now to get it out of the way.
Okay. You guys can head over to the
If
tattoo
nobody
shop.
else has anything, unless Taz wants to do his thing.
I'm trying, but y'all keep sticking around.
Alright, well, let's just say everyone, you guys all go to the tattoo shop. Taz, go ahead and roll stealth when you guys reach this intersection right here. How'd it go?
12.
7.
12?
Yeah. 16 and 12.
Okay. If you want, you can just stop moving right there and let the party keep going.
I can't because I have Lucia on my shoulders.
Oh, that's true. No, yeah, you got Lucia problem. All right, well then, never mind. You guys reach the tattoo shop, and it has actually a couple people. You see someone waiting in the lobby in the front, and when you guys walk in, you see your guy in the back actively tattooing someone. And as you walk in, you hear that little bell ring, and he looks up, and Mizrin's gonna just, you're back, welcome! Look at what you've done, you've brought customers into the shop, done wonders.
This is great. I'm glad to see this place flourishing.
I've already done quite a few on these little pirates, they all like to get these little black flags with like a skull and a cross, it's weird, but they love it.
Hey, if they're paying.
If they
They're
pay,
getting
they get the tattoo, that's all it takes. I'm
Boom,
actually
boom.
working on one right now. But what does that do for you? I can take a pause. What's my favorite guy gonna? What did my favorite guy need?
I just came to see how the shop was doing. If you're to finish up the tattoo, if it's just another pirate flag, it shouldn't take you much longer, right?
Yeah, about 30 more minutes, and I'll have this thing wrapped up. It's a lot of coloring in. They like the black flag.
Yeah, I assume. But you need any help? Let me know. I'm in town for a couple more days. I'll stop by the shop tomorrow. But I came in for my 10% and to see how you guys were doing.
Oh yes, your 10% here. 1 second, sir, and he'll just put his tool down on his bench and walk over. Let's see here. The profits this week have been pretty alright. Let's see. We made a total. Total is about 12,532. So you get 10% of that, right? So that would be. Let's see, 12,532. About 1250 Yes.
Gold?
Yes, of course, gold. We're profiting very well here.
Okay. All right.
He'll
Well,
he'll just 1 second, and he'll go to like a side office that he has to like unlock with a key. He'll close the door, and then a couple seconds later he'll come back out. He'll lock the office again, and he'll have a bag in hand. He'll say, "Here you go. That's your share, your 10%. And as long as the business keeps thriving, so will you, sir."
all right. Well, I may stop in tomorrow. You know, see what we can do to improve your prices a little bit. You know, if you don't mind, I'll look over the books. Um, and we'll both get together, spend some time, and figure out another plan to keep this business booming and coming in.
He'll just lean in and he'll go, I heard there's this magical ink that can move around the body. And you like put it on.
Yes,
I was hoping that we could find what that is because that will sell much better.
that will definitely sell. That will make prices skyrocket.
Charged by the platinum instead of the gold.
Hey, now you're thinking. I like your style.
But the problem is I don't know where it is. As far as I know, it's just a rumor, a fairy tale.
I can tell you from personal experience that it is not a rumor nor a fairy tale.
Well, then I'd say that the next step is to find a source that could bring it in so I could use it here in the shop.
Well, I will work on that. But in
Excellent.
the meantime, maybe I'll stop in tomorrow and knock out a couple tattoos if you have anything scheduled.
There's been a lot of walk-ins. People seem to sail in here and then just come in for a quick tattoo. They've been hearing about Ms. Rand's shop and what I could do for them, which is, well, I guess the same black flag as every other pirate for some reason.
That tends to be like their base go-to. I mean, it's just
Sailing the
I don't know,
waters doesn't come with creativity, I see. So, but
not for everybody.
that's okay. Everyone's got their talents.
Yeah,
I should wrap up
but
this guy though, but I appreciate you stopping by and I hope you enjoy your share and try not to spend it all in one place.
I'll do my best. And
Hmm.
hey, keep up the good work.
Yes, all the flags are doing well. And he'll go back to his chair to work on the flag he was working on.
I love how these two started out not trusting each other. Now they're like best buds.
Well, I mean, we shared each other's books, man. Like, once you start doing that, it's just
That's kind of big for tattoo people. Sharing
yeah,
books, it's really big.
like once you get on that comfortability, it's like, all right, you know.
Yeah.
And plus, like, I made myself know, like, I started posting flyers, spreading the word, getting in more business.
All right. You guys want to go to the market next? Yeah.
Apparently, they want to go to Lucia's elf.
He's in the market.
Yeah. I would have also wondered if
Oh yeah,
fucking
the
Taz
dwarf.
wandered off.
No, Taz don't want to
No,
off.
Taz does not want.
He's got Lucia stuck to him.
No,
Avery.
Oh
he
yeah.
had Taz.
Avery, what's your
Oh
question?
yeah.
The dwarf lady mentioned probably needing like a sketch or something to go off of, right?
Well, then no, because then she told her, exactly like the cherry thorn uh, guard and then a skull on the blade. So
Okay. I didn't know if she still needed it. I was gonna ask Ro if he would okay sketching that for her.
What's the probability of rolling 4 17s in the, at the same like all like in a row?
it's pretty low. 4%
Like,
times 4,
I just
bringing
did.
that down to like point 0. I think it's like it'd be like 4 zeros then 2. I think
Ugh.
something like that.
Are you just rolling for fun?
Yeah, dude, I haven't rolled today. My hands are getting a little.
Yeah, 4
You know.
times I did that
But anyway, wait. So, what were you saying about sketches? I still have to fucking draw up a Venus fucking sketch.
Alright, well let's just, we can do the market shopping, and then I believe you guys are done shopping, and we can, move forward to the next thing. So, anything you
Yeah,
guys want to get the market?
yeah, health potions.
Mhm.
But we need Avena, or not Avena, fucking Lucia.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lucia's like our big money here because he gets discounts from Elf Dude.
Well, if you guys want,
That
you
show.
guys could head back to the house and spend the rest day, hanging out. We could just do a fast forward and give us half a
Yeah,
day in town that we can circle back to in the future if we ever need to.
I don't think she's gonna be that long, is she? She said she'd be quick.
She said she'd be right back.
Right. She's gonna be.
Thinking about it now, the weapon shop is where I should have fucking traded in this +1 longbow.
I literally brought it up.
Yeah, but you were talking about like trading it in for fucking
Right. You could have said no to
Avery's
that and
stuff.
then still sold it after.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Do you want to just say that, or
Yeah,
do you want to actually go
yeah.
back there and do it?
I mean, we could just say it.
Okay.
How much would have gotten for it?
+1 weapon, you would have gotten 250 for it.
250.
I guess while we're here, I can. We traded in 3 of those gems, the me and Rose portion. I guess I could give everyone else their gems and see and they
Let's
want
go
to do
ahead
with
and
it.
say you guys went back to the house so that Avena can be part of this conversation.
Hey.
So Avena can actually participate now, because Avena stayed at the house. So we're gonna bring you guys back to the house. You guys will have another chance to go to the market, so no need to worry about Lucia missing out on this opportunity. But yeah, you guys can go back in the house. We'll say everyone's there. And I'm gonna say that Thor.
Thor was still fucked up, by the way, this whole time. He
Yeah,
had like 4 hours.
yeah. I think he was. Let's just say that he stayed asleep. Why not? But yeah. So everyone's here. You guys find Avena sitting, I guess, sitting at the table reading their book. Um, Avena, are you gonna? Or I guess Tasman, are you gonna put Lucia down?
Yeah, Lucia's down.
I'll say you put her on the couch to be nice. Um,
Yep.
And so Avena's gonna be like, "Hey, how was the shopping?"
Well, we took a break for a minute. We haven't quite gotten to the health potions yet. I traded in your longbow. I got about 250 for it. So that's good. 250
Cool.
plus the 400 you gave me. We should have no problem getting a greater healing potion.
Or
Get one for
7.
you. 7 greater healing potions?
Yeah, aren't they 50 gold apiece?
No, healing potions are 50 gold apiece.
Okay, my bad.
But yeah, like I said, I'll grab all the amount what you can get for 650. But we haven't done that yet. We're waiting for Lucia to work her magic with the elf man. But we'll head back. We came back to eat lunch and stuff.
you guys have the 5,802 gold to divvy up.
Oh yeah. We'll divvy that out. I got 2,800 gold. Taz has another
3,000.
3,000. We should we're gonna divvy that out now that we're all in a safe spot and not walking around willy nilly with 5,800 gold
Yep, that's 967
showing
each.
off.
But Avery's 967 goes to Roe.
Yeah.
So plus 967.
Plus
Roe, you
whatever
get
she has on
19.
there.
Bro, you get 1934. Everyone else gets 967. Avina, don't forget to add your 250 from selling the longbow. You guys still have 7 of those gems. Ro, don't forget to add your 1250 to yours as well from the guy.
I thought that Ro was gonna keep that 250 and use it for healing potions.
Yeah, I'll keep it.
Okay,
Okay.
thanks.
Yeah, that way you can read your book and you're all good.
It's if you guys go
Thanks.
back to the shops today and not tomorrow.
Well, it's only noon, so I was like,
True. And you got two. Yeah, Avery and Lucia are now reading their books. So.
No, I'm
this could
attuning
be-
to my cloak of displacement first, then I'm
Oh,
reading.
that's fair.
I
That's
mean,
fair.
first you're giving me an extra 400 gold if you have it.
I only have 200 on me.
Well, then I'll take that 200.
Okay, I have exactly 207 gold, so I'll pay you back slowly.
You can keep the 7 gold. You can give me the other 200.
Hey, I could
How
keep 7
generous.
gold.
How generous.
That's like an extra fucking 283 gold that I am. That's pretty fucking generous. Alright,
Yeah, I'm
so-
not. Yeah, that's fair. I'll pay you back as income comes in. You'll get your last 200 gold eventually.
And then Avina's gonna ask, hey, what about those gems? Didn't we have gems? Did you guys sell those?
Oh, Ro and I sold our portion, but I have the remaining 7 in my bag of holding. Did you want yours?
No, I want you to sell them and I'll take the cash. But I gotta read this book.
Alright, cool beans. They seem to trade pretty well though, just like the gems themselves. There you go. Ours went for 100 each.
Cool. Cool, cool, cool.
So you could just him and be like, "Hey, can I pay with this?"
Yeah, I mean, you guys work it out. You still gotta go back for healing potions, right? So just you figure it out.
I have like area gold piece to my name, so but
I'm gonna go get a beer. And then make Heskin lunch.
you said it will take an hour for me to attune to my cloak.
Yeah.
Alright, cool beans. I'm doing that.
Okay. Cool. So you're answering to the
I'm
cloak.
just chill.
Chill.
I'm just chilling until we go back to town.
Taz, check the log. Bro, what are you doing? Are you cooking?
Yeah, I'm making me and Heskin lunch. I guess I'll. Does anybody want out? Anybody else want lunch?
I don't mind.
No, actually, I'm gonna go lay down for a second,
Okay,
and
enjoy your nap.
I'm going to head into this room here.
I don't mind. I don't mind having lunch if you don't mind cooking.
No, I don't mind cooking.
Thank you.
Cool. There's roll survival. See how well you cook.
I was wondering if you were telling me or her that. I was like, oh shit.
Is Heskin
That
just
is
chilling at the table with Avina,
17.
just playing with bowls and stuff? I
17?
guess.
Yeah. I mean, I imagine you cleared the table. That's the table that they had in the thing at Map Maker. So,
Yeah.
that looked better than a blank table. But yeah, I imagine you
Yeah,
can just
right?
clear it so you can read at it.
A standard pie and some fucking bread on the table. Yeah, like and some bowls. Like, come on,
Table in use. That's all.
right? Like, come on.
Houses
You
are
gotta,
meant to look lived in, guys.
you want to make him make a blank table and then put things on it as we sit down at the table every single time.
Every time.
But yeah, I whip up some steak sandwiches, well, like deer sandwiches, because we have a shit ton of deer and shark on there. So
Fair enough.
I whip up some that, and then a nice salad for Avery.
Alright, you rolled a 17, so you're gonna be able to cook that all well. Tazlin, are you actually taking a nap, or are you just doing something in that room?
His, ooh.
Like,
Um,
pondering, or something normal? Jesus.
um,
You went
I
to
don't
the
know if I should
girls.
say that. I don't know if I should say this out loud or whisper it to you.
Just whisper it to him.
Whisper it,
Um,
then whisper it, and we'll see if it's...
yeah.
Are you?
Okay. Avery, once you're done attuning, are you gonna start reading your book?
Yeah, that was my plan.
Alright, so let's get everyone up to date. We'll say that you guys were in town for about 4 hours. So, Avina, that brings you to 34. Lucia, you were reading the whole time, so that brings you to 17. And Avery, you are also at 17 because you haven't been reading. So, in 1 hour, Lucia will be 18, Avina will be 35, and Avery will still be 17, in which you can start reading. So that's our numbers up to date. Okay. Um,
Too bad. Everybody's reading.
you're cooking.
Not
What?
Taslin.
Yeah, Taslin's doing something in the background.
Taz,
What y'all doing?
there's
Nine.
there's no answer at the current time.
Okay.
Why am I?
Not liking this, but okay.
Excuse me.
Actually, we all know that. Well, hold on.
You sure?
Hold on.
I don't think you know.
Is that right?
If
You sure we all know? It might just not be you.
anyone needs to
Hey,
take a
hold on.
5, now's a great time to take a 5. I'm gonna get a coffee.
Alright. I guess I'm gonna smoke. Fuck it. I feel bad. Everybody's role playing
For
except
who?
Avina.
Yeah, that's why I was like, let's go back to the house and give Avina a chance to participate.
Alvina's role playing
Avina's just
perfect.
sitting there.
Reading a
She's
book.
like, nah, fuck you, bitches. I'm gonna read this shit.
Okay, I have until like tomorrow afternoon to finish it, so
Yeah.
I have to super focus. So
That's also
It's a
why
great book.
No, I
It's a great book.
I
al-
understand.
it's also why
I
I was
just feel
like,
bad.
that's also why I'm like, maybe you guys could just go back to the shops tomorrow, because
I mean,
It's
well,
it's
like,
on it's on the Saltmarsh bestsellers top 10. It's a great book. Doesn't want to put it down.
yep,
It's
100%. That's where I'm at with it.
it's a Saltmarsh
The
bestseller.
Saltmarsh Times bestseller. Author is amazing. She's been following her for years.
They called
It's
it
the last volume in the collection.
They called
Oh
it
my
a sequel,
God.
but it's got like 3 chapters that are about the prequel. It's great. It's great.
Yeah. There's so much backstory to what I'm reading. If only they had it on audio.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Okay,
And
so I
on
have a
audio,
question.
would it be like 35 hours instead?
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be less than that.
Couldn't I
Do
play it
warlocks-
at 1.5 speed then
Oh my.
and get done sooner?
Avery, what was the question?
Do warlocks typically make like shrines or whatever for the like deity that gives them their powers, like paladins do, or do they not do that?
It depends on the warlock. It depends if they go full cultist style with it, or if they're just like a vessel.
It also depends on the deity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if they take like Genie as their patron, absolutely not. They will never do that.
Okay.
So
So okay.
I don't think.
Avery,
I don't
Like
think.
this was
I don't think.
this was forced upon me, so I kind of have to follow what's going on.
If anything,
Yeah, but
Taslin's entrance to Warlock is the most Warlock entrance to Warlock.
yeah,
Just
but
say
like
Warlock one more time.
yeah, but
Very,
like from Avery's perspective, he just like started following a deity and now he's got magic. So
well, no,
I
from your
mean,
perspective, you all died and then instantly got back up, and you looked over and Taslin changed, and it was in
yeah,
an
but,
instant.
do we know that he's like? But would she know that like this is deity magic bullshit?
Uh, I don't remember how much information he gave y'all, so it's whatever he told you
I
guys.
haven't
Taz,
I haven't
Taz
really
question.
given them any. I haven't given them any.
Yeah, so all you know is that he's different. He's got powers. It does not feel divine.
Okay, so I'm not going to do the thing I was thinking.
Okay.
Never mind.
Hey, you better keep your in of your face.
Taslin, I'm gonna go ahead and say that that sensation you're feeling intensifies, and you feel yourself get super tired as you're sitting on this bed. Do you give into it or no?
I'm fighting it.
Roll Constitution.
Ah, shit.
We all know that Constitution is not his strong suit.
He's a barbarian.
Actually, Constitution is one of my strong suits.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
feel like
Oh.
he's got two, and Constitution's pretty much one of them.
Constitution and Strength are.
yeah. So,
I just can't roll for shit. 8.
all right. So, Taslin, you find yourself knocking out on that bed, and then I'm gonna pull you to
Okay.
pull you to the other channel. There we go.
Oh no. Okay.
Come on. Work with
Here
me.
we go.
Work with me, Discord. Work with me. Come on.
Yippee!
Work with me. Oh my god. Can you just join the general voice chat? It won't let me like pull you up there for some reason.
I only see one voice chat.
Oh, it moved. It moved. Okay, here we go. Alright, again, the cameras are messed up, but it's just us. So, you find yourself, after you fade to dark going to sleep, you find yourself almost floating in that same void as you were in before, and almost emerging from the darkness, you see Merkel once more with his skeletal skull face coming through the robe, and he'll look down on you, and he'll say, "You resist my call. That
I'm not resisting. I'm trying to understand what's going on.
when you feel burns, you allow me to get your attention.
Okay.
A time will come where you can prove your worth. Your opportunity is ahead of you. As I've told you before, you are to bring me death. It feeds my powers. The same powers you now use. Soon an opportunity will be for you in which a peaceful outcome is possible. You are to prevent that peace and feed the death to me. I'm going to be granting you an improvement to your weapon. It will make it so your great axe also feeds me. Your powers that I gave you aren't enough, and I've been starved since I've given this power to you. Your favor for the great axe has not gone unnoticed."
So you're talking, I need to bring you death. Death of anybody, or are you looking at somebody particular here?
All deaths will feed my power. It is your one
Okay.
job to bring that. The more oh sorry. The more powerful your enemy, the better I feed. There will be a very strong foe ahead of you, and I want that power.
Okay. I think I understand. Yeah, you're telling me I have a big task coming up and you want me to kill this more
Indeed,
powerful person for you.
indeed, and failure to deliver this killing blow with this power bestowed upon you in your weapon may be the cost of your soul alone. If your servitude will not grant me what I want in your lifetime, your soul will in your pass. Your
Okay.
failure will be your own undoing.
I think I understand.
One
More
of you,
death for you.
one of your own may try to stop you. You will damn yourself if you listen. A choice.
One of
The choice will be yours
what?
when the time comes.
Wait, hold on. One of my own. Who? Who do I have to look out for?
This is your test to pass. When the time is right, you will know. I will guide you with that same calling. When the moment comes, if you are lost, you will feel my pull.
Okay. Okay. You're. I understand. I understand.
This knowledge is for you,
Okay.
and it's yours to decide if you share.
Got it. I understand.
Do
I will tell you this though. You make me go after Lucia, I will come hell or high water, I will come after you. And nothing's gonna stop me.
do not disappoint me. And it'll seem like he fades away, and you will
Okay.
suddenly wake up, and we can go back.
Okay.
Stake that impaled a vampire.
Okay, with the
Deck
lightning
rank.
thing, we could probably do. We could probably use your boots, honestly.
That's thunder, not lightning.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it does lightning damage,
Nope.
right?
Nope.
No.
That's
Oh.
thunder damage.
What about your sword thing?
Okay.
So clearly Dean lied.
The voice,
Okay.
that voice is hard to
Bad.
do. I'll be honest. Um,
Yeah.
your
I was gonna make a joke or something there.
your weapon is now going to be called Burkle's Demand, just so you know. And your
Is
when you
is this
wake,
a homebrew?
oh, it's small boost. Your
Huh.
great axe, when you wake up, it'll be in the hand that you do the warlock magic with, and you'll
Mhm.
notice that the staff, or like the long wooden part of the great axe, has that same black spiral around it. Your +1 great axe will now also do an extra 1d6 necrotic damage whenever you hit.
Cool beans.
Ooh. Oh. Okay.
Alright, baby. Don't forget about that.
I'm trying
Tess, you talk
to
about
add.
God, baby.
I'm trying to add it here.
1d12 plus
Yeah.
5 plus 1d6.
This 1d6. Got it. Apparently, he doesn't like me not using the magic as much as he wants me to. But okay.
Well, you just haven't been, so.
Yeah, I know. Okay. So plus d6. All right.
Yep. 12 plus d6 plus 5 now. Is the total damage of your weapon.
Alrighty.
Yep, we're just giving it a name. That way you don't forget that it has that boost.
Yep.
Also,
Putting in
I
my notes now.
can be here via voice, but I can't see my character sheet, so just FYI.
That's okay. Sounds like you're on the highway, so.
I live right next to one.
She just about that.
It's like one step above next to a train station. That's the worst.
Actually, there's a train right across the road, and the airport's right behind me.
We can hear it.
I wouldn't
Don't
pay
worry.
more than 100 for rent. That's awful.
It's actually
no, I'm just joking with you anyways. But all right, you guys can. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but Tazlin, you
Oh, we
wake
were
up.
talking about carpenter stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Tazlin, you wake up. The great axe's got that thing on it, and you're still in the room by yourself. It's only been about 5 minutes. That was a very quick pass out.
Got that dang on it, baby.
No one in the
All
party
right.
would have noticed.
Okay. I'm just gonna come back out then, and
And of course, that sensation's gone. Just so you know.
okay. It's kind of like ponder what was told to me. Not liking what was told to me. Oh boy.
I was
Tazlin,
told that no one would be receiving bad news this evening, so I feel
I
a
didn't.
little bit of
It,
feelings about that too.
it was not bad news. It was just news. It was really just information. It was really.
It could be bad news. It could be good news, depending on how I play this.
I see. Okay.
Yeah,
Which
kind
makes
of
it.
kind of the same for me,
Which
honestly.
makes it not bad news. You could easily
Alright.
make it good news. So therefore, I didn't give you bad news.
Also, we
What
never
am I-
asked whose perspective of good news it was. That's on us.
It's great news for me.
True. Very true. Yeah.
Depending on how it's taken, it could be good news for both parties, you know?
We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
It depends how I play my character from now on.
Okay.
You shall do the things of the character. Yeah.
Alright, so does anyone want to?
I have a feeling it's intertwined with Avery's news.
Does
Avery
anyone?
already kind of told you. Avery's already kind of told y'all about my news. Wait, Avina doesn't know. Oh,
Not why you're nervous.
well, I'm busy reading my book right now. I am coping through distracting myself with the book.
Are we going to spend the rest of the day in the house, hanging out, drinking, and eating and stuff?
Oh, we can.
And reading books? I
That
think
way-
so.
Yeah.
That way,
Yes.
everybody can hit up the fucking. We can get everything tomorrow.
I can say that we. Hold on, where is it? Alright, so if you guys just stay up a little late, don't mind waking up a little later in the morning, then we can go off of the Avina. You have 13 more hours. Let's see, and I said it's only been about 4 hours, so you guys were at the market for, it's like noon. It's like 12 o'clock. So
Realistically,
if
there's
you
16 hours in a day that you can.
yeah,
You're
unless
really
you
keeping
stay
it-
up later and just wake up later,
I mean, Lucia just needs her 4 hours, so.
Yeah. So, Avina, do you want to just stay up till 1 o'clock and then wake up later tomorrow?
Yes, I do.
Alright. Lucia, are you going to stay up till 1 with her, or are you going to go later?
I mean, I'll probably actually go to bed early for the 4 hours, then wake up, and then continue reading.
Okay, so I'm just going to
You want
go.
to be complicated?
Let's
Cool.
see, 16 hour. No, 20 hours from noon is 8 a.m. minus 4. That's 16. We'll say that you read for realistically 15 of those. 1 hour of eating and not reading and stuff. So 15 on top of your 18 brings you to 32 hours out of 48. Avery, since you don't have that same luxury, we can add. What do you want? 10 hours? Go to sleep at 10 that night?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. That
6.
brings you to 27. Um, so Avery and Lucia both have 5 days left. Avery, you have 21 more hours. Lucia, you have 10, 16 more hours. And Avina, you completed yours last night before you went to sleep. So when you completed your tone, Avina, that gives you +2 to your dex, bringing you to 19.
Good
Nice.
shit. Good shit.
Makes that a 4. Makes your dex saving throw go up to a 7.
Welcome to the club, girl.
Let's see here. Acrobatics 4.
Not my dex, my charisma, but still.
Sleight of hand 4. Stealth 7. Your longbow is now a 10. Your hand axe is now. That should still be a 4. Why is it a 4 already? Your hand axe a +1? No. Alright, so your hand axe is a +4. Your quarterstaff +4 because it is versatile. And your longbow is now a +10 because it's a 4 +3 for 7 +2 for your bracers, right? No, you don't have the bracers. What do you have? Oh, fighting style archery, so that's the +2 right there. And then your glimmering moon bow is a +1, bringing it to +10. So yeah. Oh, and 1d8 +5 +1d6 for the damage. Your hand axe. Oh, there's the problem. Your hand axe is supposed to be. I have it on strength. If you can use your. Oh wait, can you use that? Can you use dex on hand axes or no? Daggers. No, you have to use strength. Yeah, that's why it's that way. Alright, so the hand axe didn't change anyway, so. Yeah, your longbow is +10, and then there's 1d8 +1d6 +5, and then all the other things got improved, so.
Whoop
Oh, your
whoop.
armor class goes up 1, 16. I think that is everything. Yeah, that's everything, so. There we go.
Cool.
Cool,
Cool,
cool.
cool, cool.
Everybody updated their money wise because we handed out all the money. It was 967 to everyone.
Yep.
Thor gained 967
Yeah, there you go. You were typing it in. Thank you.
gold. Alright. Okay, cool. We can just say it's the next morning. That way you guys can wake up refreshed. Avina, your tome is no longer magical. It'll be magical again in a century, so you're welcome to just store it or sell it, or whatever you want to do.
I'm gonna put it on a bookshelf in this seems like a bookshelf right here.
Yeah.
And put it right there.
That's fine.
Perfect.
Cool. Alright, well, we still got like 30 some odd minutes, so you guys are welcome to head back out to the shops and stuff. We'll say that it's a nice 8 a.m. Avina, you'll wake up in about another hour, to be fair. But
Did we already get the health potions?
no,
No.
we wanted to come back so Avina could participate
Absolutely.
today.
Yeah.
That
And
sounds like the best possible option.
also they wanted you to go with them to flirt with the elf.
Yeah. So we'll say you guys woke up, you guys got your simple breakfast stuff, and we are going to head back out to the stores with Avina this time. Are you,
Yay!
Lucia, are you doing that reading
Uh,
on the shoulder thing again, or are you just gonna...
Actually, no, she'll just walk this time. Or if Taslin wants to carry her, she won't say no, but she won't be reading.
Taslin takes a sigh of
uh,
relief.
Yeah,
since
probably
Avery
gonna
is
tap carry
since
her
Avery
everything.
is goldless, she's going to stay back at the house to read.
Okay, if that's what you want to do.
Aves,
Yeah.
I got your health potions covered. So, and that's not, you don't owe me anything for that. Don't worry about that. All right.
Thank you.
But I plan on buying health potions for the group. Everybody feel free to pitch in a little bit for me, but I'll buy on bulk as long as Lucia can get us a possible deal. I plan on buying approximately 30. That way everybody gets 5. And then if we can afford it, a couple greater healing potions. Obviously one for that, well, as much as we can get. I'll give Avina back her money. The what was it, 650?
Oh, before we get like
Round.
fully started into the day, what do we want the alchemy jug to be?
Uh, I thought I made that known as oil.
Yeah,
Oh, is it just permanently oil
the
now?
default
Okay.
is
It's
oil
going.
unless someone
Yeah,
says otherwise.
the
Yeah.
yeah, we made it the default to be oil instead of mayonnaise.
Okay.
Smart.
Yep.
And you should have Avery. You should have a couple jars to stick that oil in, because it should be, what is it, 10 ounces or 6? I don't know why those two numbers are in my fucking head, but I think it's probably 8. I think it's 8 ounces, right?
Alchemy
8 ounces is a cup.
I mean, that's not wrong. There is
Yeah.
1 quart of oil.
Okay, so 12 ounces.
All right. So,
Or
anyways, everyone but
16?
Avery is gonna head to the market. Yeah.
1 quart.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. I'm just gonna kind
Two
of...
cup.
You
2 cups
guys
of
get
full
nauseous
quart.
crossing
Full
the
quart
bridge,
filled.
but
Yeah,
then you reach the market on a
16.
fresh day. Go ahead and hit the market up.
Right. Does anybody need anything else besides healing potions?
Nope, I'm good.
All right. Well, you're at the market.
So I'm gonna go do some tattoos after we hit out. I said we hit up the healing potions first, and then we'll go help my buddy out.
How many healing potions are you wanting me to say?
Oh no, I'm doing math right now. So and so look, we need a lot of healing potions. We kind of ran out earlier, like. So I was gearing to prep up for a big adventure. So I was thinking 5 for each of us, which gets us to about 30. And then I was thinking maybe an extra 10. So I was thinking 2 cases of healing potions, which is 40. And then, some greater healing potions as much as we can afford. So at your standard rate of healing potions, we're looking at 2,000 gold. But if we because we're buying in bulk, I'm hoping there's a discount, and then I'm hoping, you lean into being like, hey, I'm an elf, you're an elf, let's make elf things happen.
Well, I think it went very grand if maybe I go up and do the talking with the gold so that it doesn't lead him to believe that I'm not going to, so that I don't start getting, well, no offense, but treated like you. all.
He
Unfortunately,
hasn't
elves
treated
are
me like
very
shit.
snobbish.
He hasn't treated me like shit, but that's only because I haven't really talked to him.
Yes.
This is just words from everybody else, and which is sometimes
Yes.
you
He
understand that.
was, even by my standards, thankfully I was raised differently. So,
I tend to be a charming person, but hey, I am more than happy to give you some gold. We want as preferably we would want at least one greater healing potion per person, on top of the 40 healing potions. So 2 crates. One crate equaling 20. So 2 crates of healing potions. And preferably 6 greater healing potions. Now, if we can do it all for $2,500, it's or 2,500 gold, then boom boom.
all right. Well, Lucia will hold out her hand and be like, if you don't mind handing me the money, I'll go and work as much magic as I can.
I'll hand her 2,500 and be like, just do what you gotta do. You know what I mean?
2,500 of your own money.
Yeah, I railroad
Oh my, that's
railroad
so.
tracks
It's so.
aside. Yes.
It's so loud, Lucy. I'm sorry.
Sorry. There was a truck that passed by and I forgot to unmute it. Remute it. Sorry.
Railroad tracks aside. Yes. Yes, I do have $2,500. Well,
I know
2,500
you
gold.
do. I'm just asking if that's what you're handing there.
Yeah, it's gonna cut me deep, but I did offer to pay for the healing potions.
Okay. All right. So you hand the 2,500 to Lucia, and Lucia, you're gonna go in the market and find your elf guy. Yeah.
Correct. And use my elfly charms to like I did last time and try to get a deal. Unless you want me to roleplay all of that while out here. That is up to you.
No, we'll fast forward it because it's crazy loud.
But while they have that conversation, all three of them, Tasman wants to try to slowly sneak away from them.
No disadvantage. Just roll regular stuff.
She is very preoccupied, so
40.
16.
I'm not though.
Greater healing. Okay. All right. So if we're not gonna roleplay it, 40 healing and 6 graders. Oh my goodness. Let me get the calculator out. Okay.
That's 20.
40 times
I have to make
50
him do math.
is
also I
2,000.
apologize.
So I don't know how much
Times
graders are, but
So
2,000 for 40.
3,200 for what you're asking for. And then Lucia, can you just you don't have dice. Can
I
you
rolled a nat 20.
That's super.
That was for insight.
Lucia, well,
What?
can you roll like on roll 20 or
No.
Alright.
Here, I'll roll a.
Roll 20 doesn't really like working with my phone like at all. I've tried and
Okay,
it
I'm not
tears
rolling.
up Discord. I
Roll it with advantage, bro.
Okay, roll it with advantage.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ro.
Good.
I've literally been let on.
A 19. A 19.
I'm taking the
We're-
10 because the 2 was the first roll. I don't know why you did
Yeah.
2 dice. So I'm taking the 10 because that was the first one it rolled. 10 plus her persuasion, which is, I believe, really good.
Yeah, like her persuade. Hopefully her persuade.
It's not bad. Alright. He will take off some money for that. Not a ton.
Enough to cover it, right?
We'll say he throws in 2 of the greater healings for free, as well as the crate to hold them all. It's the
All right, mute
How
yourself.
much
Christina.
does this
I love you, but
end-
just mute yourself.
just be muted. The total comes out to 2,800 gold for 40 healing potions and 6 greater healing potions,
You've
with
even buying
two of
bulk.
them being free, the bulk price and the crate. He took 400 off. You know, you're
For
right for the bulk.
We'll cover the rest.
Wait, let me take a little bit of bulk for bulk
yeah,
purchase.
that's what I was saying.
We'll
Like,
say
say 2,500. I thought that was a good price.
okay, and it's going to be another 200 off, so it's 2,600 total. So the 2,500 from Rogar, and then 100 from Lucia. 2,600 total for 40 potions and 6 greater crate to hold all of them with discount and elf on elf discount. Alright, there we go. I put that in there so you guys can get to that when you get to that. Tazin, what was that stealth roll?
16.
Okay, you got away. Avina, what do you want to be doing right now? Is there anything you wanted to go buy?
No, I just wanted health potions, and so I am just gonna kind of stand outside the stall while Lucia works her magic.
Okay, fair enough. Well, she got the potions. You sure there's nothing you want to go buy? There's all the shops and all the stuffs, and you got money now.
So many things, and I mean, I have this really great glimmering bow and a cloak of elven kind, and I can't think of anything else that I would want, so I'm good.
We're so content.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe some, I don't know, arrows?
I think my glimmering bow makes its own arrows.
All right.
Did I make that up?
No, it does do that. I
Oh,
think he was
never mind.
referring to like fire arrows, explosive arrows, things like that.
Trick arrows,
I don't
you
know if you
know.
want to upgrade your armor at all, get something that you can to make it a little better. Um, anything like that. But if you're happy, you're content. You're content. There's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, I feel like heavier armor would just slow
Well,
me down.
you don't have to go heavier. You can always go plus armor.
Yeah, pluser.
Maybe some
But
grappling arrows.
plus
Or
two. Ooh, grappling
grappling
arrows. That sounds fun. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the
you only have a chain shirt. You could go all the way up to a breastplate, which will give you a little bit more.
Okay, so where's the armor store?
Oh yeah, because I upped your AC. Your AC would stay 15 even with the dex boost because it only get a +2. So, there is an armor store on the bridge. You
Is
can,
there an arrow store before the bridge?
Those are
uh,
weapons, right?
yeah. I mean, if you want standard arrows, there's in the market. But if you want other arrows, you're gonna want to go to the weapon shop on the bridge.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to the bridge.
All right. Uh, you are elf, right? No, you're dwarf, so you're
Oh,
fine.
she's a
I am
dwarf.
a dwarf.
That's right. So yeah, you can go on that bridge and be fine. Taz, we'll get to you in just a minute. Ro, you said you went to the shop, to the tattoo shop to help out.
Yeah.
All right. Just roll performance to see how well you do on the customer. Um, and yeah, we'll keep it to Avina, so Avina can have some actual time. So Avina, you go to the bridge. Are you going to the weapon shop or the armor shop first?
The weapon shop.
All right. The weapon shop has the tall human male in it. Nah, his name is Lemony. He's gonna. Oh, welcome. I haven't seen you in a while, Lavina. What can I do for you?
No. No, well, I've been using this glimmering bow that creates its own arrows, but I did think I might need some fire arrows or maybe some grappling arrows or
Hmm.
exploding arrows. I do like a good explosion.
Well, you know
What
I'm well stocked with a variety of arrows. Let's see what type of arrows we got in the store for you. Arrow options.
Lean towards we're doing oil for a reason.
Yeah. So
So
fire arrows.
fire,
Ooh, fire
exploding,
arrows. Have you any fire arrows?
lightning arrows.
Wow, there are.
Um,
Someone made a list of 100 different type of arrows. This is
yeah,
that
I
is
saw that the last
crazy.
time.
This is a
I
crazy list.
I saw that the last time I was looking up arrows for her to buy, and I was just like, Jesus fuck.
I don't even know how I could think of that many. Like that's crazy. All right.
And I feel like, yeah.
All right. Well, all of the special arrow types, they're gonna, they cost a little more. And for a quiver, they come with only 10 in them. And I do have fire. I also have some acid and ice and grappling. I have a shock arrow as well. So if any of those catch your attention,
I'm most interested in the fire and the grappling arrows. How much will that run me?
alright, well, they come with sets of 10 in the quiver, and I sell them for 5 gold apiece.
5 per each arrow or 5 per each quiver?
Oh, for the quiver, dear.
I'd like 2 quivers of fire and 2 quivers of grappling.
Okay, well, that'll be 20 gold for that.
Excellent. Here's your 20 gold.
Grappling arrows. Alright, so you now have 30 fire arrows, 20 grappling, and under extra attack, I'm gonna put grappling arrow, 300 pounds, 100 feet length. Alright, so yep, a grappling arrow can hold 300 pounds of weight at one time, and it has 100 feet length of rope.
Not bad.
With the longbow, that does mean that 100 feet will be your length for grappling, so just keep that in mind.
Right.
Alright.
Cool.
Well, is there anything else I could do for you other than the arrows?
No, thank you very much, Mr. Limey.
Of course. And it's lemony, please.
Oh dear, I've messed it up. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, it's been a while, I'm sure.
I knew it was a fruit.
Well, careful. Don't mention the one fruit I don't like that happens to be a little too close to my name.
Oh no.
Well, you take care, if
Lemon?
that's all.
You too.
Alright. And the or the armor, yeah, the armor shop's like right next door. So you just go right over there.
I go right over there and I say, hello.
And the heavier set male dwarf, standing about 4'2". He turns. Ah, look who's back. Trying to get something better than that flimsy little chain shirt you're wearing, huh?
I'd like a +2.
Oh, we're going
Something.
big. All right, well.
Yeah.
Well, augur's all good to set you up. Let's see there. I can spot a piece of junk from a mile away. Come give me that chain shirt. Let me get that something better for you.
Okay.
As you take it off, he'll notice that the black shirt part comes with it. Obviously, you're wearing clothes underneath, but he'll say, so that's not a regular chain shirt. Let's see. Is this one of those ragtags that have been going around?
Yeah, it is. It's quite good, but I just need something a little bit better.
Don't blame me for that. These things are quite a novelty, but still a little fresh from the shops, you know what I'm saying? Well then, let's see. A +2, what are you looking for? A breastplate? Proper gear?
That sounds delightful.
Alrighty, a +2. I do believe it's just considered rare tier, but... Actually, we'll just do this. +2 armor is actually Alrighty, well, a +2 is a little pricier than you might be expecting. But, I do have one, if that's what you really want.
How much?
Alright, well, don't freak out or anything. We'll see if your pockets are deep enough. It's gonna be about 25,000.
25,000, not 2,500.
Indeed.
Well, it's too much, too rich for my blood. Best give me my chain bell back.
Well, I can always give you a nice +1 for 2,500.
Do you
Mm,
already have a +1 or no?
isn't the ragtag +1?
The ragtag is not a +1.
Mm,
Well, there you go. That's probably why.
The ragtag adds elemental damage if you do that elemental damage. And the black is acid, and you haven't really been doing acid damage, so it hasn't really been benefiting you.
right. All right. Well, a +1. It's a +1 breastplate then, is it?
Indeed. And since you got here a ragtag, I can bring the price down to a clean 1,000.
It's a deal.
Alright, the ragtag chain shirts for +1 breastplates. Here you are. That'll be 1,000 gold.
I hand him the 1,000 golds.
Awesome. So let's see, breastplates. I think this does give you a +2 overall anyways. See, a breastplate is 14 plus 2 from your dex, which would have been 16, and making a +1 brings you to 17. So you get the +2 benefit anyways, because the breastplate goes up from the chain
Yeah.
shirt, and you still don't have disadvantage on stealth. So.
Cool.
All right. Well, anything else I can do for you?
No, I don't think so.
All right. Well, you always can come back to Augur's Armors anytime you need an improvement.
Thanks. I will. I'll do so.
Take it easy. Tazlin, what are you doing?
I'm since I've snuck away, I'm heading to the merchant
Which merchant?
that I talked to before. The one I talked to before with this when I bought the scrolls.
Okay. The one that sells the scrolls, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you go to he was in the you go to the little marketplace guy that has got a little barrel of scrolls behind him. Well, look who's back. You're finally ready to purchase some scrolls, hey?
No, actually, you had a ring I was interested in.
Oh. We're here for the jewelry. That's interesting. A lot of people like my scrolls, but yeah, I got a nice ring down here. I have no idea what you're talking about. What? I have no idea.
There was a ring. There was a ring. So you gave me a choice between a ring for 4,000 gold that can save, that has like 10 saves on it or heals on it. Or the 2 scrolls. I didn't have the gold for the ring. I don't remember what the name of the ring was called.
No, that's not it. Ring grow. No, I don't think that's it. A ring that has healing in it. Was it like a ring of spell holding, and it had a bunch of like healing spells in it?
It might have been.
It was something like that. I thought it was like it was definitely a bunch of healing spells. I don't know if they were
If
different
it was
or
spells inside of it, then yeah, it was the ring of spell storing.
I don't know.
I do run
Yeah.
for. I do usually run for about 4,000. And it wouldn't have 10 because it can only store a max of 5. 5 levels of the spells. So it would have 4, I think. Yeah, it would have 4 healing words in it. While wearing the ring, you can
Oh,
cast
that's
a
it. Yeah.
spell. The spell uses the slot level, the spell save DC, spell attack bonus, and spell casting of the original caster, but is otherwise treated as if to cast spell. The spell cast from the ring is no longer stored in it, freeing up space. So you can put spells into it as well afterwards.
Hmm.
So it can hold up to 5 levels worth of spells, and the one he had, I believe, did have 4 healing words in it, so you can use it to heal, as an action, of course. Um,
Four
and then,
thousand though.
but you can also put spells into it. Well, I guess other people. Well, I guess you can too. You're a warlock, right? So.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what, Taz?
No, go lay
Oh,
down.
I know what item Lucia is keeping from you. You need to get that item. You need to get that.
The rod.
Haven't gotten that item yet.
That's why I said, like, oh, hey, she's holding onto your rod.
Yep. But we'll well, you know what? I changed my mind. I think I'm gonna go with the scrolls. Get a few more of those from you.
Alrighty. Well, what scrolls are you looking to get? What type of powers are you looking to have?
I just want healing again. That's it. Same scrolls. But let's up it to 5 scrolls.
Alright, and you want them to do, I would presume, cure wounds. It's the better of the options. So,
Yes, cure wounds, not cause wounds.
yeah, if we keep it pretty basic, let's see. Alright, cure wounds, only cause wounds. Alright, those would be about 75 gold apiece. You want 5 of those, you said?
Yes, sir.
Let's see, 75 times 5. Alright, that's 375, but since you're buying them bulk, I'll make it 350. Be clean with you.
That sounds good. And I'm going to hand over my 350 gold and take my 5 scrolls of healing and just pleasure doing business with you and put them in my jackets and walk away.
You as well.
All right. And I'm going to head back over to the party like nothing has happened.
Alright. Taslin, on your way back to the party, you see a cowfolk that is over on one of the stalls looking at some of the merchandise.
Sorry, what?
Not our cowfolk, some new cowfolk?
What do you know? You've only ever seen one.
Oh. Okay. He's looking into the stalls?
Yeah, you see the cowfolk's back.
Oh.
You just see their back, and they're wearing, pretty, well, I mean, they look a lot like Avery from behind.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm gonna walk up to it and be like, since it looks like a lot like Avery, I'm gonna walk up and say, "Hey, Avery, what you looking at?"
they don't turn around.
I want to put my hand on the shoulder and be like, "Avery, you okay?"
Turn around to start. What? Who's Avery? You'll very clearly notice this is not Avery.
Pardon me, sir. Yeah, right. Pardon me, sir. You look like a friend that I know who is a
Sir,
cow.
the name is Prethi.
Oh, I'm sorry, Prethy. You look like somebody I know.
You've seen another cow person in Saltmarsh?
Yeah, actually, I've been traveling all over Saltmarsh with her for a while now, and She's over at my friend's house, actually doing some work.
What's this cow folk's last name?
Is it to coast, Avery?
Cost.
To cost. Her name is Avery to cost.
Cost.
Yeah.
I think I need to meet this Avery of yours.
Oh God. What did you have to end on this?
Yeah. Let me get my friends from over here. Stay right here, and I'll be right back. And I think we can have you meet our friends.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
sorry. What was your?
I'll wrap up my
Okay.
purchase here with him, and then I'll come. You said I'll meet you in front of the mayor's building. Yes.
Oh, that's perfect. I'm sorry. What was your name again?
It's Prethy.
Prethy. Okay, I'll be right back, and I'm gonna go to the party, kind of excited, and be like, "You guys, there's another cow person here that says they may know Avery named Prometheus or something. They're gonna meet us in front of the mayor's house, and they want to meet Avery."
And we're gonna do that next week because it's out of time.
Yeah.
Why would you do this to me?
Oh.
I'm so sorry. I got overexcited, and because I'm still like kind of half sick, I immediately started coughing up a lung.
What the hell am I missing
hate
between all you guys?
I hate you.
We're gonna go ahead and stop it here.